ready, go.
Fallen Empire.
All right.
And here
Title crawls.
go.
Y'all can see my screen the entire time, right?
Watch stream.
All right. Let me just make
Yes,
sure.
correct.
Let me just make sure OBS is getting it. OBS is not getting it.
Single frame.
We are getting. Let's see.
I mean, you can just stream it through Discord. I don't think you even need OBS.
Yeah, I know, but OBS has the recording on it, so that's what I'm working.
Okay. Yep.
I'm getting that. All right.
Very cool.
Y'all can see it.
Yep.
Yes,
All
we can.
Y'all might not be able to hear it.
That's fine.
We'll just dramatically narrate
Here
it.
we go.
All right.
No, there's no audio.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
can hear it anyway.
I'll just sing.
You can like.
I'll sing it. I'll sing it. I'll sing it.
Battle of Bespin. Appropriate.
Trapped, following in the cutting ambush by Republic forces in Cloud City, our heroes are either captured, wounded, or in disrepair. However, a plan to escape is brewing, having courted the... Oh, God damn it, it's going too slow.
Oh, Jared, you made the title screen.
Oh! Oh God.
Man, some extra made the title screen before I did. I'm a little pissed about that.
Stop being an asshole. Maybe I'll make the title screen.
However, the mysterious Kel-dor operating in the prison complex may provide a greater challenge to our heroes than anticipated. Welcome back to the Clone Wars. Ah, shit. No, wrong one. We're a band of idiots in this universe, and I love it.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to put that shit together?
How long did it take
you? Live?
It took me too long because I had to figure out like how to extend fucking Gavin got his shit kicked in and the rest of the group got fucked because of it
I did.
into 3 paragraphs.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry about that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that
my
was
homies love
really
causing
funny.
chaos.
Fuck droids. All my homies hate droids.
Meanwhile,
Droids have no rights.
meanwhile, did somebody say droids?
All right.
More droids?
Alright, your boy Born ready. You know I'm ready for this shit. You know I just get that shit kicked in. I'm just ready.
Just a reminder, in case
I'm
anyone
so
was forgetting,
nervous.
this is what happened.
I'm actually stressed as hell.
Oh dear.
I'm like so stressed now. Like there's so much writing. What the fuck was I in the airlocking?
Oh no, it's never good when I'm in the crawl.
I'm wondering if I should go grab beer now or wait to drink my sorrow away.
No, you
No,
do
no.
that shit right now. Bennett, I'm drinking right
No,
now.
I'm
Join me.
grabbing.
Join me.
I'm
Bennett,
Okay.
join me,
wine
please.
right now.
Please join me.
I fucking-
Drunk
I feel like I
Star
need
Wars,
to be
here we
sober
go.
for this though.
Max yourself
I
out
know
at
I
2.
will need it.
I'm all right. Okay, so I think I will take this time to remind everyone that combat in this game very lethal, Trey lethal.
It's all right. I'm stacked. I have
You'll get your
3
shit
times
kicked
the
in.
health as Jared, so.
You do have 3 times the health of Jared, so combat isn't as dangerous for you. You can take like a laser hit.
That is dangerous for everybody
Meanwhile-
else.
I am a
Meanwhile, Deonis here
weapon.
could probably die just by somebody looking at him funny.
That's probably true, yeah.
I died because a thermal detonator was thrown at me.
Okay, listen here, buddy. Okay, listen
Remember
here,
that
buddy
time
boy.
I
You decided to
accidentally
play
put a nuke in
baseball
a
with a
city,
thermal
Bennett?
detonator and no bat.
Bennett, remember that time I put a nuke in the city?
Whoops.
Oops.
I am very like yes. I remember when you put a nuke in a briefcase in a restaurant for literally no reason other than let's get paid.
Isn't that the plot? Wait, isn't that the plot to Cyberpunk?
Basically.
Did you just explain?
All right. So first
Here
off,
we go,
that
boys.
that the game combat is lethal, so pick your encounters wisely.
Gladly.
And
Yes,
second, this game is very sandboxy. I don't want to hold your hand and tell you what to do. You should look for opportunities on your own. Shows a little initiative.
Unless your name is Xorrin.
I'm a
Unless your name
droid,
is
I don't
Doran, in which
show
case you can
it.
just, do as you please. So, with that, who wants first crack at the screen?
I'll take it.
Okay. So, Gavin, you are still in the droid maintenance bay. They've repaired your chassis to full.
I don't know what that means.
They've given you kind of like new alloy plating. And you are currently, so you're kind of like in a droid bay. You're plugged into the wall, and you've kind of just been sitting there for the past couple of days. It's been probably like 3 or 4 days since what happened last time around.
Okay. Is there any living thing or any awake droid near me that I can talk to and get a feel for where I am?
Roll a connect check for me.
All right. Skills. Did that work? Oh wait, attribute. My bad.
Yeah, it'd be charisma here.
Oh, oops.
You know what? I'll take it. It's fine. So there is a astromech droid over in the corner. That seems to just be idling about.
Okay. I start walking over to him. And unless anything else happened, unless any funny business happens,
No, you just kind of like unplug yourself from the wall and walk over.
Good afternoon, sir.
And I'm translating from like R2D2 whistles here.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Beep, boop, beep.
You are new here. What is your name?
My name is BXO338, and I honestly have no idea where I am, and I was hoping that you could tell me.
You are on Cloud City.
I know I'm in Cloud City, but where inside Cloud City?
You are in the droid servicing wing of the prison complex deep in the city.
Of the prison complex.
Indeed, you must have been a very bad droid.
I sure hope I was not. How do I leave?
Is there a restraining bolt on you?
Is there a restraining bolt on me?
Yes, there is.
It appears there is.
So you cannot leave this place unless it is removed.
How can I go about removing it?
You must get a flesh bag to remove it from your chassis.
Sir, we call those meat bags.
We do?
I look around and trying to gauge my surroundings, trying to see where I am.
Yeah, so there's a couple of deactivated droids along the walls. They mostly seem like janitor bots or people that Noah. There is one. It's there is one for Star Wars. It's Star Wars quote holocron. There's a couple of deactivated droids in the room. None of them seem to be on. They're either recharging or they're just decommissioned. This astromech unit is the only one that is currently active.
All right. I lean down slightly to the unit and I say, maybe you can help me acquire one.
The droid kind of like looks quizzically at you, as much as an astromech droid can, and says, "Why would I do that?
Because
you are clearly a very naughty droid."
I am a medical droid. I am a medical droid. For the Rebel Army. We were passing through Cloud City, and I don't know how I wound up here.
A laser blaster was disconnected from your right arm. You cannot only be a medical droid if you can blast people.
The blaster is for emergencies. They equip every unit with that.
Used to be for emergencies. It has been disconnected.
I know. I'm an older model.
Roll a talk check for me on that one.
Smid's going for talk checks as a droid.
Damn, I'm a smooth dude.
Wait.
Yeah, I know.
I swear to God.
I know.
That's Nick. Nick's watching.
Please work.
I know, please work.
The droid is just like, Medical droids do not have weaponry. You are lying to me. My feelings are hurt.
I did
Sad
not mean for your
R2D2.
feelings to get hurt.
Well, they are.
I'm just worried because I do not know where I am. I do not, and I
Please
have
say
no
you
help.
were in Cloud City.
That is understandable. Someone will come by to let you out soon. Maybe. I don't know.
When will they come by, and who will be there?
The last visitor was here 2 days, 46 hours, or 2 days, 4 hours, and 26 minutes ago.
46 hours.
And 2 seconds.
I will plug into the wall, sir, and please let me know when the next visitor does come by.
I will set an alarm.
Thank
If
you
I had
very
$1
much.
for every time this man
And
plugged
your
into a
name?
wall.
My name is B416.
B416. Thank you very much for helping me.
Very well. Going
walk
into
over to
sleep
the wall.
mode.
All right. So now that there is no other droid in the place, before walking back over to where I was powering up or whatever, I comb the walls and try to see if I can find anything useful.
I think that's a check here. Roll a notice check for me.
All right. What would that be?
That's a
Wisdom?
notice with some wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're combing against like the lock of this door, you see that that the lock seems to be in very poor repair and could potentially be broken actually, if you either brute force it or are able to somehow get a decent amount of electricity into the panel.
Okay. All right. I'm going to retain this information for a later date, but right now I'm just going to trust that droid will give me a nice little alarm when somebody else comes by, and I go back to my power station and let somebody
and you
else
just
have
kind of
some
sit down and plug in. All right. So now that we know what Xorrin's up to, who wants the next crack?
I'm memeing. Can you guys do something real quick?
Yeah, sure, I can do something. Albeit, I was trying to find one meme template for this scene, but that could be put on hold.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Feldin.
Yep.
So you have been in solitary confinement for the past couple of days. They're feeding you, and they're not necessarily treating you unwell, but you get the feeling that they're putting you in solitary to keep you from speaking with the other prisoners. So how have you been spending the time?
Question: did they at least give me a ball to do the whole ball off the wall trick?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I've basically been doing that, some occasional push-ups, some occasional sit-ups, and just to kind of mess with the guards a little bit, some Imperial marching songs while doing the push-ups. So
Yeah. So you're just kind of whistling to yourself.
He was on
it's basically the Imperial version of.
Get into
All
it, man.
So yeah, so just based on like the clock, there's a clock in the room, and it reads it's about noon, and you know that your meal should be coming soon, should be right about. Oh, and there it is.
Yes, come in.
A guard opens the door and hands you a plate of what looks to be like a loaf of bread, a piece of fruit, and some water. And he leans in and says, compliments of Argus Koss.
Who the hell? Huh.
And he leaves.
Thank you. What the fuck? And I racked my brain for a second figuring out who the fuck that is, but then I start inspecting the plate and the fruit and all that stuff to see if there's anything in it.
Roll up. As you kind of like push at the bread seems harder than it should be.
Is there? Well, I imagine they didn't give me a fork because they
No.
don't want me to stab people.
No,
so
this isn't. Besides, this is like mostly finger food.
Yeah. So I tear open the bread and what do I find?
There is a hologram device in the bread.
What the fuck?
There's no
I
fork
take
in the bread.
there. It turns out they stuck a stick of dynamite in there too. but I take this and I take the food over towards the corner and put my back to the door.
Mhm.
And I open up the well, first, is there a volume control on this thing? Because I want to set it all the way down
Yes,
to
there is. There is a volume
okay.
control. Yeah.
I'm gonna set it all the way down to mute, and then just raise it enough so I can hear it. So
Okay.
then I turn it on.
So as you click it on, the camera pans over to Deonis, who's in his motel room with
What's his
Jado.
face?
And the hologram that Arcus gave to you starts beeping.
I click the button. I click the appropriate button for the beep.
Beep, beep. It's on Deonis' side. Beep, beep,
Oh,
beep, beep,
Deonis,
beep,
that's your cue. Stop memeing.
Yeah, sorry.
beep, beep, beep.
I have to. Okay, am I supposed to say something? Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah,
All
dude.
right.
Yeah, I say,
Sorry, your name now.
uh,
Feldin,
Deon,
come in.
Deonis is what the fuck? How the hell did you get this in here?
That's not important. I have a message from you. I have a message.
I have a message.
Okay, spit it out. All right, let's go.
Jado and I have a part or a somewhat thought out plan to break you and the rest of the crew out.
Okay, what's the plan?
We plan to blow a hole in the prison wall.
Very subtle.
Now it's really not the time for finesse. What's important is that you stay as far away from the walls as you can.
The outer walls or the interwalls?
The outer walls.
Okay, thank you. I've
So just as a bit of spatial reasoning thing for you, you know that the prison is located along the outer ring of one of the one of the Bespin kind of hubs.
Gotcha.
So one of the outer walls does extend into open air. The atmosphere is breathable, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it extends to the. All right.
All right, soldier. When exactly do you plan on making your grand entrance?
As soon as we can get our ship unlocked from the docking pad.
Oh. Wait.
And also as soon as we find Xorrin.
What the fuck? How the hell?
That's a story for another time.
No
God
kidding.
Damn it. Okay, just keep me posted, all right? I'm gonna need to hide this real quick. All right.
Will do.
All right. Stay in touch.
That.
I turn it off and then I start, patting various pockets to see which one I can hide it in, and I desperately hope I don't have to stuff it in the prison wallet.
There are no pockets on your jumpsuit.
Oh no! Oh no!
I think that's where we're gonna leave him like 1,000 yards
There's only
carrying the
one
Holocaust device.
He goes ahead and he gets the spit ready. He gets the spit ready.
It just doesn't even request lotion. Just
What the hell? Do you really think the guards would be stupid enough to give me lotion?
Hey, boy, hook me up with that lotion real quick. I got you.
guards, my elbows are dry.
I just now figured out what you were saying.
I can't breathe.
Guard, I need this for my skincare routine.
And then he just goes, shove it up your ass. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so I think we're gonna panning over completely to Deonis. Jado is also there, and he says, "So how's the lieutenant?"
He seems fine, albeit concerned.
What do you mean concerned?
He did mention how our plan doesn't have much finesse.
Well,
What? but now's
I
not
mean,
really the time to start.
we can adjust the plan if we need to. It's not like we've kicked anything into gear yet. We've escaped, I guess. I really hope the Donager is still on the landing pad.
Oh my God, the Donager. We got to make sure it is still on the landing pad. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick to the plan as is. If by any chance we find an easier or simpler method, we're just going to have to stick with what is. So let's focus on finding a way to get the Donager and get it unlocked from the landing pad, if it even is still there.
Right. So we should probably go after night, yeah?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, he kind of like loads a new clip into his pistol. He says, "All right, time to wait." And we're gonna pan back over to Murrtn.
And so we play the
So
waiting game.
That's me.
that is you. And so, oh wow, that is really disconcerting because the camera's on for Captain Vortex, and so the mute button
Yeah,
shows on your camera, but you're talking through Matt, so that's kind of funny.
I apologize for that.
It's all cool. It's all good. And so, yeah, so you're in the prison yard, and the Imperial captain from before, Captain Silko or Slyko, walks up to you and sits down, and she says, "So, what did the Kel-dor want?"
Oh, right. Okay. Nothing. Just wondering why I was in an Imperial prison.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we lost contact with the lieutenant, probably put in solitary. I've been talking to a couple of the old stormtroopers. We think we got something on a prison break idea.
Tell me about it.
Well, once every so often, they do room searches, right, for contraband.
Yes.
And some of our stormtroopers, they're in bunks, right?
Mhm.
So we're thinking there are a couple of people who are due for cell checks. They haven't been checked in over a week, and they do it on rotation with probability based on, how many people or how many times
Yeah.
they've been checked. So we're thinking we give them enough to maybe get the jump on them and, well, get up to the warden's office and open up the cells, jailbreak. Easy as that.
So just to repeat, like they're hiding people under bunks or something?
No, there's just that when the guards go in for the cell check, they basically jump the guards.
Okay.
It is a bit, well, iffy. We don't exactly have weapons.
Have you
But
tried this before? Because it seems like if you've been in here a while, you probably could have tried this already. I'm just wondering if, because if you've tried this before, they'll see it coming.
well, the reason that we didn't want to do this before is because a lot of people were still wounded from when the rebels took over. They didn't exactly give us the best medical care, and so a lot of people were still recovering, took blaster fire, whatnot.
That makes sense. Okay. And this is the first time everyone's healthy, so.
Yeah, that, and now we have someone with a ship who can maybe get some of us off the station.
That's a good point. Yeah, you would want one of those on the other side. What time do you think you guys are?
Well, they usually do cell checks before last call.
Okay.
So, and also, you're up for a cell check soon. So
you would
the
wait
time
until
so you may have to. And she kind of goes,
Oh, I'm okay with that. But so you're saying this probably comes down on me though, and I'd be pulling the trigger. All right. What's in it for me
right,
when we get on the other way out?
So she kind of sits and points a little bit conspiratorially. And she kind of points from where your cell is because all of the cells are ring around this central courtyard area.
Mm-hmm.
And she points up at your cell, and then she draws like a line from her finger up a couple of flights of stairs to the warden's office, to where the warden's office is. It's behind a door. And she says, okay, so there's going to be 2 guard patrols, one on each level if you're the one that gets selected for cell check. You're going to go up those 2 flights of stairs. You need to avoid the guards and then open up all the cells. They'll be overwhelmed. If they start shooting, well, then they got a problem.
So I'd be fighting through. I'd be the only one breaking out. I'd be fighting
There'd be
through
more people
multiple-
breaking out, but we can't guarantee that there'd be people on your side of the courtyard that could help you out.
Sounds a lot like you're leaving me to the wolves here.
I mean, any help we can give you, we will. But you're our best shot. You're healthy, and you seem physically fit.
How many guards do they usually send in?
1 or 2 tops.
All right.
And if you get the jump on them, they might not be able to get a shot off. You'd be inside those blasters. You'd be inside of those rifles' effective range.
Yep. How time pressed are we on this? Because if I'm gonna jump 2 guards, I'm gonna need to make sure the timing is absolutely perfect and I have a window. And if they don't give me a window to actually attack them, I can't do it without getting myself killed.
Right.
Is this something that
usually
needs to
cell
happen?
checks is usually the way cell checks work is they check the desk, they check the bunks, and then feel up the walls. Right.
Okay.
Usually takes them anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes.
It's a long time to check a lot or little. Okay.
They're pretty thorough, but at the same time, the guards would be pretty tired at that point because for some of them, it's the end of their shift.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay. If I see the opportunity, I'll strike. And if others are striking around the courtyard, then obviously my hand will be forced. But
All right.
I'll do what I can. Also,
All right, sounds good.
this ship on the other side, how would I, once we escape, how would I get to it?
So what we're going to do is all of the people with military experience in here, which is a considerable number of people. There's also some Black Sun people in here who, frankly, aren't on the best terms with the Alliance. So what we do is that once we take over the Warden's office, we'll have access to the armory. We grab all our stuff.
Yep.
And we find our way back. We find our way to your ship and take as many people as we can with us.
To my ship.
Yeah.
We know that's there?
No. If there's a way you can find out.
I'll do
before
what I
tonight.
can. Okay.
All right. And so she kind of stands up, looks back, and says, "We're counting on you."
Always there.
And you're a bounty hunter, right?
Yep.
There's probably some credits in it for you if we can get back to a place with any kind of Imperial hold.
I'd expect there be. Thank you.
Yeah. And she walks away.
All right.
Is there anything specifically you want to do before we shift over to the next person?
I want to. Hello. I'm gonna go back. Obviously, she trusts me a decent amount. I want to go back to my cell and get a good visual of the area. Basically, walk through the motions if no one's looking at me. Walk through the motions.
So because it's yard time. There's no point. The way it's built is kind of panopticon style, where there's no place where you're really super hidden, especially because they're the prison's lit at this point.
Yeah.
In the day.
So don't walk through the
But
motions.
you are allowed to walk on the levels, so long as you aren't looking super suspicious, and if the guards want to, they can pat you down and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm good, honestly.
Okay.
So
you're kind of just tracing the route in your head?
Yeah, that's probably better to not arouse suspicion. I don't want to actually do the route that I'm going to take during a breakout before doing a breakout. So.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So who wants next up?
Well, it doesn't seem like much is happening with me. So.
That's not entirely true.
All right. Well, then I'll go. All
right. So we go back to our little droid supply cabinet, and the droid starts going boo, 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 as the door opens.
Ooh. So what enters as the door opens?
two rebels, and they or two rebel guards, and they walk over to you and boot you up and say, "You're a medical droid, right?
Affirmative.
Well, we're going to need your services." And they kind of stand you up. And they say, one of our guards came down sick. We need to make sure it's nothing super contagious."
Of course. I say, and where's the guard?
Follow us. He's in the infirmary.
Yes, sir. So I follow them to the infirmary.
Yeah. So you find your way to the infirmary, along with them. And there's a guard. He's kind of coughing. He looks a bit pale, you know. And they say, just do a quick check on him. We'll be back in half an hour once your treatment's done. You can find some medical supplies on the counter.
Of course. Thank you. Sir,
You find 5 doses of lift on the counter.
All right. I wait until they leave, and I take 3 of the 5.
Okay, so add that to your inventory.
All right.
And you just kind of
What
like
seems to
slide
be the
them into your
problem,
wrist
sir?
gauntlet.
Yeah. What seems
All
to be the problem, sir?
Not feeling too well. Cough, cough.
All right. Well, let me do a quick check and take your temperature and everything.
Yeah. So,
So
roll a
I
heal check for me.
Run some medical diagnostics. Heal check is going to be, well, that'll be like intelligence, right? Or
Yeah.
constitution. All right.
That'd be some. Yeah, that'd be int. Yeah. So you're sizing him up a little bit, and it just seems that he has a basic flu, like nothing that would like basically kind of influenza, nothing that would require a healing stick.
Sir, it seems that you've come down with nothing more than the common flu. I would advise you to take nothing more than a few sick days.
All right. Thank you. I was afraid it might be something really bad. And he kind of sits up and he says, I'll send a letter to my commanding officer.
Thank you. Is there something bad going around?
Well, there's I mean, it's a spaceport. People move in and out, so.
Yes, but is there a pandemic? Medical droids should know about this.
Not that I know of. Probably not.
Probably not. There's only a small
And he
chance
kind
of
of,
a pandemic.
He kind of walks out.
All right.
And so
well,
yeah,
take a few
you
sick
are
days.
you are currently alone in this medical facility.
All right. Are there any other medical supplies in the facility?
Other than like some surgery equipment and like those stims, it's and there's like stuff to do like routine medical examinations. There's like an X-ray machine, stuff like that. There's like a Bacta tank over in the corner just in case.
All right. Is there? All right. I walk out and see if I can look for a directory anywhere.
There are no signs on the door, but it doesn't seem like there's any guards either.
Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna try to walk around as much as I can and get a feel for the place.
All right. So you walk around, and as you walk down this one corridor, you get a peek through a door, and you see a big courtyard rimmed with cells.
Oh wow. Okay. I make a mental note of that. And how close is this to where I was staying, where I was being powered up?
It's not far. Like the guards did walk you a fair way, but because your memory is computerized, you can't really forget things.
Right.
So.
Okay. Are there any supply closets near where I am?
There is a supply closet probably a couple of feet from you right now.
Okay. I go inside it and close the door behind me.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll the hide check for me with an additional +2 mod.
Okay.
Or sorry, sneak, not hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't see
Yeah,
that.
sneak.
So sneak modifier +2. All right, and that's gonna be Dex. No way.
Oh, did you put a plus in the, because that shouldn't be possible. Did you put a plus in the thing?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so
I
just
did.
put 2. You don't need the plus.
Every time.
Oh, okay. All
This
right. my
happens
bad.
every
Yeah,
time.
plus messes up the programming.
No, okay. All right.
This is plus
Let's try
two.
that.
There you go.
That's better.
Yeah, so you're actually able to find a lock on the interior of the supply closet, and you just kind of push the lock, and the lock slides in place. Chunk.
All right.
You're pretty certain that if you can stay in here until you want to leave.
Okay. All right. So I look and what do I see? What's in this closet?
Looking around. You know what? Roll a d20 for me, just to see how just to see. Ooh, your luck's not good. It's just basic kind of like janitorial supplies. You know, there's a couple of maybe there's a couple of guard uniforms, stuff like that.
Is there any type of medical uniform?
Not really. There isn't really medical because they just use droids.
So you
all right.
Like these are
destroyed-
prisoners. Frankly, no one really cares about their health that much.
Okay.
Who may or may not be.
Well,
in
is
the
there
pandemic.
any rebel insignia there that I could slap on myself and?
Roll a notice check for me to see if you can find one.
All right. Let me see.
Nice. So you do find something along the equivalent of a flash drive that you recognize as holding some kind of minor subroutine changes to your data programming that will on scan reveal kind of not allegiance, but who basically owns you. And by scanning what's on it, you can see that if anyone was to scan your programming after you kind of downloaded this program, you would show up on scanners as a droid belonging to the New Republic.
All right. I immediately plug this into myself and walk out of the supply closet back to the chamber where I was.
All right. So you start kind of glitching a little bit as the download happens, and you can feel that one part of your code rewriting as it rewrites from Imperial to New Republic. But after it's done, yeah. Congratulations. On scan, you will appear as New Republic.
All right. Good.
You should make a note of that on your character sheet, by the way.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. I'm typing that right now. But I go back to where I was. I go back to the droid bay, and that's it.
Okay, so I think we're gonna pan over to Deonis and Jared here, or sorry, Jado. Sorry, your guys' names are.
You ready to do this, to be honest?
Whoops. Yes, like it's just you having a conversation. And so Jado kind of says, "All right, should be dark, only street lights. Let's go see if the Donager's still there."
Sounds good. Keep your head low.
Yep. So you guys kind of make your way towards the spaceport station. Security has been lowered now because they're just like, well, fuck, they got away. And there hasn't been any, and it's been kind of the better part of a week. So you kind of make your way there, and you peek on landing pad 4, and the Donager is still there. It is under heavier guard than last time, but the Donager is still there.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right. I look over to Jado and I say, all right, the Donager's still here. We should probably figure out if Xorrin's been taken somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how we would figure that out, though. There's got to be plenty of repair bays on this station.
Okay. I don't really want to talk to. I'm done talking to rebel officers that didn't hold over last time.
Yeah, well, I guess we found the good part, which is it's still there.
Are there any civilians in the area?
There's plenty of civilians walking around. Like, it's an open spaceport. There are some, like, passenger freighters that go between nearby systems. Technically, if you guys wanted, you could fork over a few credits and just get on a passenger ship out of here.
Oof.
Um,
Okay.
but Jado kind of says, well, let's see. And he kind of points up at a tower on one of the adjoining kind of pods of Cloud City. He says, that should be air traffic control, which means that the electromagnets hooking the Donager should be right there.
Well, perfect. Let's make our way over there then.
All right, so you make your way over there. It takes like maybe half an hour, but just because you need to get on a couple of pieces of public transportation to go between the pods and stuff like that. So, but when you get there, it is under armed guard.
Okay. How many guards?
Well, you're guessing that there's going to be a fair number inside the building itself, but on the outside there are 4
On the
station
outside.
guards.
4 station guards. Okay. All right. Okay. I think in this case. All right. I bring Jado in close and I tell him, do you think he can draw attention to the guards?
We'd need a big distraction. Something that would, require heavy guard presence.
Okay.
Hypothetically, blowing a hole in the wall would do it, but that means one of us would be caught on the Donager, and I get the feeling they wouldn't take us alive.
That's true. That's true. What kind of weapons do you have on you? Just your blaster?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have the 2 rifles. You stole off the corpses of the rebels, but yeah.
2 rifles. Okay. God, I'm not about to get into another fight with 4 armed guards.
You know what? I think we just gotta wait for an opportunity.
I agree.
All right, let's head back. Let's head back to the Undercity just in case they've caught us on cameras or scans or something.
Okay.
All right, so you guys leave. All right, it's that same night, and Murrtn, you're lucky. You got put in solitary confinement because you quasi-cooperated with the Kel-dor.
Yep.
And so you're kind of sitting there. Maybe you're getting a little bit of shut-eye, but you hear 2 beeps on the keypad near your cell door, and it pops open and he says, all right, prisoner, cell check.
All right.
Can you please put your hands behind your back and step out of the cell?
Will do. And I do that.
All right, so you put your hands behind your back and you step out and towards the railing as one guard goes in and the other one says, all right, I'm going to cuff you. And he pulls out his cuffs.
Can I look around me quickly and see if there's other prison breaks happening?
You look down and you see that on the level below you, the cell for Santa's room is also being checked.
I don't know if she's in on it.
You can maybe assume she would be, but you're not sure. You do still have your thermal knife, by the way.
Oh, I do?
I think so.
Would that cut through handcuff chinks or no?
Potentially, yes.
All right, I'll cooperate for now.
All right. So you hear the click, and the rebel just kind of is kind of facing away from you, watching the cell check go through. It's probably a minute into the cell check at this point.
A minute, okay. So I'm handcuffed. Hands are behind my back.
Yeah.
My thermal knife is where?
Probably, you've probably been able to sneak it. It's probably strapped to like the outside of maybe your thigh or something underneath your pants.
Okay. So a minute in, I got a guard. Which side of me is he on? Does that really
Right
matter?
side.
Right side. Okay. And the guard is checking the desk now.
The guard on the inside is checking the desk. The guard who cuffed you is standing right next to you.
All right. So, is there anyone else breaking out of the prison? Like,
You haven't heard any indication that someone would be breaking out of the prison. You can roll a notice check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
To try if you can look down at Santa's room and see if she's pulling something.
All right. Gotta pull up that. Sorry. Skills. All right.
Notice with wisdom.
Notice with wisdom.
And also, I'll give you a +1 on it just because you know what you're looking.
Okay.
Looking down, you see an unconscious body of a guard outside of her cell.
All right. I say quietly to the guard next to me, "Whoa, what happened down there?"
Huh?
And then I smack him.
You just jab him with a knife?
No, I don't have the knife. I just.
Or do you just like shoulder check him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is an exert roll really quick.
Okay. How do I? Oh, exert. Modifier 0.
Or punch. You can do exert or punch. Take your.
Oh,
pick.
I'll take punch.
All right, punch it is. And also because you're taking it by surprise, give yourself a +2.
2. Submit. Attribute. Please tell me it's strength.
Strength.
Let's go.
Ayo. Yeah, so you just straight up shoulder check this guy, and he immediately falls over, hitting his head against the railing, and it makes a dong sound as he just like collapses onto the floor. Like the railing is dented.
Yep. Okay.
The guard that's in the cell kind of turns around and goes, "Huh?"
Am I able to sneak out of, like, is it all bars, like, or is there a solid wall that I could hide behind?
I mean, there's the door next to your cell, and he's inside of the cell. So you can really quickly try and like make a dash to the outside of the wall where the guy couldn't see you.
I'm gonna try that.
Yes. So roll a sneak check, and because you planned out this maneuver, I'll give you another +1. So.
It's under skills. I already have.
And this would be Dex.
Sneak and Dex. Oh, this is going very well.
Kind of like almost practiced. You kind of like just go straight into full cover against this wall, and you know that he didn't see you.
All right.
And the guy, he kind of like rushes out of the cell, going, "Hey, bud, you okay?
I'm gonna smack him.
Where's the prince?"
Or wait.
Do you want to try and cut your bonds? Because your stealth was so good, I'll say that you can retrieve your knife and cut the thing.
Yeah, let's try that.
And cut your cuffs.
Let's try that.
I'm gonna say you don't even need to roll for that. You just undo your handcuffs.
All right, undo my handcuffs. I have the knife in my hand.
Yep.
All right. We only know of a cell check on Santa. I'm gonna let him run out, and the minute he looks at me, I'm gonna lunge. But if he goes to the railing, I'm gonna try to shove him over it.
Yeah, he runs out and he's like checking his guy. Even if you were to push him, he wouldn't go over the bars because he's kind of like ducking. So the most you would do is you push him against the bars. But he didn't see you, so he is a prime stabby target.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him. If I can't get him over the railing, I'll stab him.
Yeah, you got a surprise on him, so roll a stab check with a +2.
Oh, stab is my best. Let's get it. That's pretty miserable.
Roll whatever damage is on that knife.
All right. That's gonna take a hot minute to research. Thermal knife. 1d6.
It should be on your character sheet. Yeah, 1d6.
Yep.
1d6 add your dex.
Dex is 0. So.
Okay. 4. Yeah, you just shove the knife into the guy's throat, and you can see it kind of burn a hole in it because it's a thermal knife, and you just pull it out, and the guy just gargles and collapses to the floor.
Nice. All right. So taking care of my two guards.
After you do that, you see kind of behind you, there's a staircase, and Santa comes up the staircase holding what looks like to be a guard's blaster.
Sweet.
And she just kind of walks up to you and says, do you think that anyone saw you?
There's a good chance they heard me.
She says, I didn't hear a thing, and I was just a level below.
We take those. I checked the guard for a blaster.
Yeah, he has a blaster rifle and a laser pistol.
I'm gonna take both of those if I can.
All right, so add those to your character sheet. There might be a laser. Yeah, add both to your character sheet.
All right. Oh, I gotta get to my character.
You should. I can do it for you just because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm gonna edit my
laser rifle. And laser pistol.
Right.
Yeah. So both are added to your character sheet at this point.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Yep. So she kind of looks at you and says, "So Warden's office. You know where it is?
Yep, I do.
All right, let's go."
Right. Yeah.
So you go up the first stairs and you look around and you see that the guard patrol is actually on the other side of the prison. So like the patrol for that floor.
Okay. That's a good thing,
So you
right?
kind of go up another So you go up another flight of stairs, but the guards on the fourth are kind of like near where you would go up the stairs. So I'm gonna have you roll a stealth check if you want to just go up, or you can like wait a bit.
Waiting a bit would mean there could be guards coming around and noticing me sooner. I feel like it's probably best, unless there's
Just go for it.
Unless there's a cell or something we could duck into and pretend like we're prisoners.
No, none of the other cells are open, and the prisoners, because they're like Imperial
they're all
people,
separated, and it's only one.
They're staying quiet, but you kind of hear like, "Get 'em, go on."
Yeah, we're going for it.
Yeah. Okay, roll stealth check for me.
All right.
Or sneak.
Sneak. I can do that.
Sneak with Dex, sir. Yeah. So you kind of you go up the stairs and you're looking left. If the guard passes by you, you kind of duck, but you're able to get past him without any trouble.
All right. How close are we to the warden's office at this point?
You're able to get there without doing another stealth check.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So before shit hits the fan, we're going to take a really quick break.
Okay.
Because we've been going for almost an hour now, and I need to make a phone call really quick.
All right, I'm gonna grab some blueberries.
I will be back momentarily.
I'm going to finish
Matt,
up.
you are rolling so well right now.
That was so badass.
This is some James Bond shit right here.
Oh
He
my
is
god.
not missing.
He is
Woo!
he is James Bond
scared.
he's James Bond minus the one-liner, so you know he's deadly.
This man does not miss right now.
He does not miss.
This man is literally just a Mandalorian, and we all don't know it yet.
Exactly. Mando in training.
Complete with like the in the background.
Nick, I'm sorry to bug you, but I was having a brain blast of memes for the Persona campaign, and you guys have probably noticed the occasional pings from Persona memes. It's just me just being a galactic-sized shitpost, and then just
Yeah.
top quality.
Yeah,
All right,
he is
I'm
being
getting
a
some
shitpost
blueberries.
right now. Hold on.
They're only top high quality.
I'm trying to.
memes.
Okay, I'm almost done with one meme for what just happened this session, but I have to ask you, Jared, because you introduced me to Pixlr. Is there like a function or something like that to put in like a little black box? Because I'm trying to find text that's easy to read, but nothing's really working.
Yeah. I actually haven't tried anything like that yet, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it. I will check.
Oh, sweet. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. There's actually a background function.
Oh yeah. Oh, yep. I see it. There it is.
Okay, problem solved, boys.
Wow.
Meme is
That would have.
meme is almost ready. Just let me appropriately name it. Let's see. BF14 speaks the truth. It's the date of the meme. Here we go, boys.
BF14 speaks the truth.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for some shit post.
Here's the Sith post, boys.
I had
Hold
to
on.
turn my video off because I tend to be distracting when I'm muted.
Yes.
Let me see this.
Yes. It would be such a bad drawing.
Yes. Yes. Maybe, yeah.
Here we go, boys.
You do not expect a droid to lead your fucking prison break. Okay, I'm surviving. I'm doing it.
Impaling.
Hey, you've been doing things, but I'm memeing about the conversation you had with him.
No.
Yes.
No.
Wait, Jared, can you send me the website that you're doing this?
I'll go ahead and send it to you. It's over in I think it's in like I think it's in Star with Sith posting somewhere in here, but oh yeah, it's if you scroll up a little bit, it's after the random rep. It's after the hey you're meme, which we're gonna need Bennett to pin that because yeah, that editor right there is pretty damn good.
It's basically Photoshop if you wanted it online. It's so good. I love it.
Thank you.
Let me
Oh,
see this.
it's-
Holy shit.
it looks complicated at first, but it's actually quite simple. It's
Oh no, I'm very familiar with that scene from GTA.
exactly.
I was so
Yes.
excited. Maybe
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
yes, programming.
Yes, programming. You would
Or
be a
better-
bad
or
droid.
better-
Don't
or
mind
better
me
yet,
as I
your
add more
Empire
and more
would come
reactions
rescue you
to this.
instead of
because-
all their other cadets or whatever the fuck. Imperial.
Do not mind my fucking reactions.
No, better
What?
yet, better yet, better yet. What's the Star Wars droid equivalent of like a stripper? Because that would be like the if you didn't have your yee ass haircut to go
Oh,
to
you
go
get some.
with the line. Yeah,
You get some
to go with
I
that.
have to go.
Astromechs on your port.
All right, let me go.
If you didn't have such yee ass programming, you'd get some astromech booty.
Oh my gosh.
This is my shitposting game now,
Okay,
fellas.
I found one. It is called the BD 3000 Luxury Droid.
Uh-oh.
BD 3000 luxury. Oh, I gotta see this.
BD 3000 luxury droid. Oh god damn it! Is it gonna be a fucking blow up doll in the form of a droid?
Pretty much.
It looked exactly as I thought it would look too.
Oh god damn it! It looks like the
Exactly
blow up doll from the Modern Warfare 2 mission.
It looked exactly as I thought it would look.
It looks like the blow up doll in the bathtub.
Literally, the only thing that was different from the way I thought it would look was the eyes. I
Yeah.
thought it would have more realistic eyes. That's it.
Okay, hold on. Now I got to go into the note. Now I got to go back into the notes and find some more meme material while we're waiting.
I hope
Because
you're
it might
taking
be-
better
it
notes
might
than
be a
me.
few minutes.
Nick, I'm sorry.
notes
to fucking
consist
keep
of-
dunking on you in the meme for the memes in Persona, but they're just so good.
They are pretty damn good. They are really good.
Will
Uh,
Preston, a broken spine.
Yeah, seriously. Noah's character did actually break my spine in that game. It lasted for about 5 seconds, but hey, it was
funny
quite
to me
impressive.
it's funny to me every time at this point.
Yep.
It's like I'll burn you to a crisp. I'm like, oh, you're just precious. You're so you're trying to be scary. Come
You're trying
back
to be
to when
scary. You're
I
trying to
can
be
fight for you.
scary.
Are you afraid?
I got a few ideas that I want to pull
Then
off.
hug. Will about to
I'm not
smack
sure
him
how well
with a
they'll work.
rolled up newspaper.
A lot depends on who this warden is. I
This
think it's a
point, I
close
figured out,
guy.
I could hit him.
We'll see.
Oh yeah. There's
Ashley
also
starts hanging out with Casey. Preston starts living here. Jada gets deleted by Sadie in the bedroom. Because as well as Archie mutilates Preston's family. That's like the
oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that meme from GTA, or else I wouldn't have had this idea.
I know.
God. That game is like 8 years old.
Yo,
It is
all
8
the-
years
okay,
old, yet
GTA
it still
thing
has
has just been fucking-
endless meme potential.
I
Just-
know.
Oh,
Fucking-
so good.
so good.
Hold on,
They
let's
just
see.
keep rehashing it, and basically, what GTA is. They're just because it's like the engine works. Why improve?
And then you got a bunch of fucking modders running around doing crazy bullshit.
If you've seen Odie plays GTA modded, oh my god, you're in for a fucking treat.
Hold on, Jared. Did we ever
Mhm.
tell you about the? Did Noah and I ever tell you about the Warhammer Fantasy game that Bennett ran like a year ago? Oh, it is magnificent. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the
Okay.
memes from that
I
that
was our
Discord server.
dwarf slayer, which is basically the equivalent of a barbarian who just is suicidal.
Wow.
And what happened at one point was that in the game. Okay, let's see. There's a bunch of various memes in here. I gotta rewind some stuff. Okay, well, first we had one character who was like imagine Spanish WWE, elbow dropping vampires in one hit. Let's see. We had a
Bennett's
priest.
back.
Yeah, Bennett's back.
Hi everyone.
Bennett.
Sorry about that.
No,
We're
it's fine.
talking about the Warhammer campaign now. We're telling them
Oh
stories.
god.
Yeah.
when 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 El Chico Fuerte did a light magic infused fucking Batista bomb off the edge of a wall.
He
was
did, and
so
he killed
hype.
a vampire in one hit.
And like
It's
20
like-
zombies too. Because
Yeah,
of his
well,
flash effect. Yeah,
meanwhile-
it was super dope.
Gordon,
yeah.
make sure it's done.
Okay, so
Fucking
first
one
off, can we
shot
get
the
some
vampire.
mad fucking props to Matt's dice rolls tonight?
I don't even want to roll the dice anymore. I'm scared to
Magnificent!
roll the dice.
I know.
It's utterly beautiful.
RNGesus is with Matt
It's-
tonight.
Oh, just a bit.
Yes.
The collector
God.
from fucking Infinity War.
It's
All right,
called
so
the
as we pick up, you and Santa have been able to sneak your way to the woman's office, and
All right.
she looks up at it and she says, "Okay,
Who's the warden?
it's locked. Shit,
Who's the warden?
no idea.
No idea. Okay, so it's not the Plo Koon looking guy.
I mean, at least she doesn't know.
Do I know or no?
No, but you kind of suspect that the Kel-dor might not actually be the warden. He seemed like he was there for a different purpose.
Plus, it's like late and weird hours, so they might have just a replacement. Would my thermal knife cut through a lock?
Roll a notice check to see if you could figure it. You can do work, notice, fix, or program. All of which I think you have a -1 in.
Okay.
Also, Bennett, did you see the
Yeah.
new meme and Sith posting?
No.
Modifier
You're
0.
gonna like this one.
Attribute. What should be the attribute?
It should be, you can do wisdom or intelligence.
All right.
Yeah, you kind of test it with the tip of the knife, and you think, yeah, my knife can definitely cut through deadbolts on this thing.
All right, so I'll do that. Would it be
Yeah, so
loud?
you-
Wait, would it be loud?
You would have to be careful.
So I'll be careful.
All right, so roll a sneak check for me.
I can do that. I know how to do that. Sneak. 0. Dex. Just
Yeah.
not strength, basically.
Dex.
Woo! Oh my gosh!
The force is strong with this one.
Yeah, the force is strong with this one. Are you sure you're not force sensitive?
I'm 99% sure, but that's slowly drifting to 98.
All right. So you kind of like really carefully push upward on the knife so that you don't trip any alarms, and you feel one deadbolt give, you feel another deadbolt give, and you feel the third give, and the door creaks open,
All right.
or kind of like slowly kind of goes.
All right, let's hide behind so we can't see. I don't want the door opening and us just standing in it.
Yeah, so
Alright,
you kind
well.
of duck into the room.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, so you guys duck into the room. The warden's there. He just seems like some kind of like, rebel or local official guy. He's sitting in a chair, reading what looks to be like a book on a hollow plate.
All right. I'm assuming he's gonna notice us, so.
He is not looking at you.
We just opened the door and he has no idea.
You rolled an 11.
It's fair.
A 12 is a full success, like a
Yeah.
100% crit success. So
He was playing Animal Crossing.
Probably.
yeah, he's streaming Minecraft.
So what we need to do is because in the warden's office, can we open all the cell doors then?
Yeah, there's like
So-
an emergency override just in case like there's a fire or something where you just
Yeah.
pull all the prisoners out.
Would we be able to get there without the guard noticing us?
It's the button. He's sitting at like a control desk.
All right, so we need to actually remove him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise a
So-
blaster at him, or you go ahead.
So Santa looks at you and kind of eyes the knife and says, "It's probably quieter, although it's about to get loud anyway."
What are the odds I throw this knife and have it stick without him even noticing?
Where are you trying to throw the knife?
At his head area, assuming he doesn't have a helmet
That
on.
would just be you would make an attack with the knife.
Should I do that? That seems. Santa has a blaster.
Yeah.
So
do you.
Yeah, I'll nod to her to get the blaster ready. I'm gonna try the knife throw.
Yeah, she kind of points the weapon at the back of his head.
Oh wait, he's facing the opposite way.
Yes.
Oh. All right, so I'll throw this knife.
All right, make an attack with the knife.
All right.
It would be with Dex, and also give yourself an extra +1 because it's a sneak attack.
What's that? Would it just be a roll?
So no. So you would go to your character sheet.
Yep.
You would click weapons.
Weapons. All right.
So you see how and then you would click thermal knife.
Thermal knife.
And give yourself an additional 1 when it asks for a modifier.
1, and it's Dex. Oh.
That's a hit. Yeah. So you just chuck the knife and it goes into the back of his skull and he just slumps over on the desk.
All right. We take those. He's the only one in the room, so we're gonna rush to the control panel. I'm gonna take my knife back.
Yeah.
Wipe it off against the clothes.
Santa looks at the thing and says, and she eyes like a big red button, and she's like, "What are the odds?"
Does it have any words on it?
No.
All right. I'll look for something that specifically says emergency override because that red button could just be an alarm.
There's nothing there, but you do see kind of like a manual kind of tucked away against one side.
I asked Santa, how much time do we have? How much time do you think we have?
Well, it depends. If there's other people who got checked and tried to make the escape, I don't know how long we can stay hidden.
Should I hit the big red button? I want to hit the big red.
Try and hit the big red button.
I can hit the big red button.
Roll a 1d20 for me.
It is the siren call. The big red button must not be resisted.
Oh! You push the big red button, and then the alarm starts going off. There is a prison break in progress.
Dumbass.
And all the guards are like, "Ah, fuck!" And Santa looks and just, and she immediately starts pouring through the guy, and she just start hitting buttons.
All right. I'm actually gonna ignore her and then watch the door. Because
so you see a whole bunch of guards start scrambling. They're pointing laser rifles. They're going from door to door, and then you hear one guy yell, "There's 2 people down over here!"
All right. I don't want to start shooting until they notice me. Because that would give away our location.
Yeah.
And Santa's looking through trying to get the emergency escape down.
She's trying to figure out which button is the unlock all cells. And I'm going to do a really quick roll to see if she finds it.
Well,
she does not. She's still flipping through it.
All right. Well, I think at this time, I'm just trying to buy time for her to hit that switch.
Yeah, the alarm is going off boo, 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 boo.
I'm guessing there's no way to shut it off, and especially since they noticed the guards, there's no point.
Yeah.
So I'll keep watching the door. I don't want to get jumped from behind.
Yeah, so you keep watching the door. Santa keeps slipping through the thing. I'm gonna roll. So as you're looking through it, you hear 2 guards run up the stairs, going, "Warden! Warden, we can't find the prisoners."
I'm gonna tell Santa to hide, and I'll duck behind the wall.
Yeah, so she just ducks under the desk, and you kind of take cover. Roll a sneak check for me.
Yeah. Sneak modifier 0.
Yeah.
Dex.
Mm-hmm.
That better have gone decently.
Yeah. So the guards walk in and they say, "Oh God," because they see the warden dead on the desk, and they just run over, and then they look over and they see you and they go, "Oh shit." And Santa fires her blaster at the one nearest her.
Yikes.
Hits him.
Okay, so that's 1 down.
Not necessarily. Yeah, she blasts him and it hits him in the arm and he goes, "Ah!" And you'll have 1 sneak attack before we start combat proper.
All right, Am I close enough in knife range, or would it be a blaster?
Yes, you are
All
in
right.
knife range.
I'll use knife range then.
All right, roll a knife weapon attack for me.
Yep, modifier 0.
Yeah, you just shove the knife into his throat and he goes.
All right, so 1 down. Hopefully.
Yeah, and so now we're gonna roll proper initiative. So roll a 1d20, add your dex mod.
Oh, come on! Enough with the 5s.
Okay, so Santa goes first. Guard goes second. You go last. Santa just fires another blaster round at him. Critically fails. So she points the blaster again, and she's kind of in a wild frenzy, and she just blasts, and she just fires the shot. The shot goes wide. It goes into the control panel and starts to spark.
And the doors aren't open.
The door is open because you cut the deadbolts on it.
No, the doors to the prison cells.
Yeah, the cells are still locked.
The shorting it out happened to open those.
You roll a fix check to see if you would know, or a fix or a no check. Both with fix with knowledge, or yeah, both with intelligence.
Yeah.
It can probably be fixed.
All right.
You short some wires.
Yeah.
But it's the guard's turn.
She missed.
Like
Guard's
looks
turn.
wildly, and Santa is still under the desk, so he doesn't immediately see where he is, and he just goes to like melee you with the butt of his rifle. What's your AC?
Ooh. 15.
He hits. And you take 4 points of damage as the like rifle butt hits you square in the face and breaks your nose.
Ouch.
It's your turn now.
Yeah, I'm going to stab this man.
All right, roll that knife attack.
All right. Do me good.
Yeah, you kill him.
Good, thank goodness. All right, what an asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
So Santa comes out from under the table and she says, "I'm so sorry, I shot wide."
Yeah, you did.
And she goes to look at the panel and she says, "I think I can fix it. Go through the manual and see if you can find the button. We don't have long."
I'm gonna do that, but I'm also gonna face the door.
Yeah.
Is there a way to make it so we can see what you're rolling, or is that not allowed?
I keep what I roll private.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like struggling a bit with the wires. Roll a d20. Just roll 1d20 to see if you can find the page that has the override button on it.
Deonis, your girlfriend's a moron. So am I, apparently.
You don't find it, and you
Obviously
hear
not.
like a couple of guards going like, "There were flashes of blaster fire in the warden's office. Get up there!"
Great.
And she's still going at the panel, like trying to fix it. Unless you want to try and like get out like GTFO.
Can I check how many guards are on our way? Or on their way?
Yeah, roll. You can just peek around the corner. It seems like there's 4 or 5 guards coming up the stairs. You probably have like a minute before they get to you.
A minute. Let's spend 30 seconds flipping every switch, both of us.
Okay, but I'm gonna need to see if she can actually fix the panel first. She fixes it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so she puts 2 wires together and it sparks. And the panels like slowly start to light up, and you guys just start flipping all of the switches you can see.
Yep.
That's my girl.
That was so cringe.
Bennett, you know what to do. You know what to do. Make another cringe channel.
No, that's specifically when you say cringe, because that's
We
a
have one
rarity
for
with
you
Jared.
too.
Oh,
Shut
fuck you.
up, we have one for you too.
I know.
I see
I
the
have one.
top text channel is called Bennett posted cringe. So
Goddamn right.
But so as you open it, like there's a couple of things that go off, like the sprinklers go off for like the fire control system.
all right, I'm okay with that.
You hear like the intercom go off, and just over the intercom, you hear both of you just swearing as you're like trying to push the buttons. And then eventually you hit the right one, and it says, Emergency cell block clearance activated, and all of the cells just open, including yours in solitary, Feldin.
Ah, sweet. Finally. They got the
Um,
heads out of their asses.
all right. Is there another exit in the warden's office?
No, but if you were really pressed to, you could blast a hole in the plexiglass and try and leap for it.
I don't like that. We still have how much time before the guards get here?
You probably have like 30 seconds before they get here.
All right, let's look outside and see our options.
Yeah, so you look outside, there are 5 guards coming up with rifles trained at the door. But there is a platform 1 story below where the guards are where you could hypothetically land safely. You also see that a bunch of prisoners are out of their cells and that some of them have like tackled the guards that are nearby their cells and stuff like that.
Are there any
There's
cells?
like red flashing lights going off with the alarm. It's nasty.
It's chaos. Are there any cells near where the guards rushing us are?
They're on the stairs at the moment, but they're on those stairs that almost get to the warden's office, so they're past the cell blocks.
All right. And the only way down from the warden's office is the stairs?
Is the stairs, or you could jump for it.
Or the jump. I don't like our odds in a 4v5, or a 5v2. Especially if Santa's gonna shoot like crap. I'm assuming we would probably take damage from the fall, or is it safe?
I would have you guys roll a dex save.
All right.
Or a physical save, sorry.
Are there any guards down there that would intercept us?
None that are not preoccupied. Let's just put it that way.
That makes sense. All right. The structural integrity of the stairs must be fine. There's no way I cut through that with a knife fast enough. And blaster probably wouldn't do crap to it. I think we got to jump for it. Yeah. And I tell her this.
Before you jump for it, we're going to go really quickly to the other characters.
All right, that's fair.
So, because you've had your time in the limelight.
No kidding.
So we're going to really quickly go over to Deonis and Jado, who are back in the hotel. And then you see like an emergency transmission come up on your compad that says, "Prison break in progress. All available officers, please relocate to the prison to pacify prison break." Jado looks over and he says, "Well, talk about luck. Let's go."
Yeah, I get up and start sprinting.
Yeah. So you guys make your way over to the air traffic control tower, which is thankfully in the same district as you guys. And you just see like a small like line of guards just fucking hoofing it towards the towards the prison. And it's more relative, and you think that it's probably relatively unguarded.
All right. And there's no longer any guards outside, right?
There's like 1 that's still stationed outside.
Easy money.
Got it. I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Just shoot him
during Murrtn's. I'll just. Okay. All right. So I look over to Jado. And I say, "Follow my lead."
We're not going to try and fast talk him again, are we?
Huh?
We're going to try and fast talk him again, aren't we?
We are going to try and fast talk him just a little bit. See if it works.
Okay, fine. Let's go. So he kind of he shoulders his blaster rifle as you guys walk up to the guard, and the guard points his blaster and he says, "Identify yourselves."
All right, I put up my hands and I say, "Apologies, officer. My name's Kate, and one of my friends over there was shot by an outbroken prisoner."
Shit, they actually broke free? Actually, I'm gonna have you roll a talk check to see if he believes you.
Okay. Yay. Talk check. Always love
more. I'm gonna make it
gangsta,
and I'm gonna give you a +1 because it is technically a believable lie that maybe one of the prisoners was able to escape.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so you walk up to him and he says, "Yeah, prisoner escaped and pulled a blaster.
He shot one of my friends.
Shot a friend here." And like Jado is like holding his shoulder. "Really hurt?"
Get help!
And the guy says, "You're full of it." And Jado just says, "Fuck." And he pulls his blaster and just fires at him.
It always
let me-
seems to go that way, doesn't it?
Bro, what is with these NPCs just firing shots?
all right.
Stealth.
Yeah, he misses with the blast.
Oh,
And I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative really quick.
No.
Roll a 1d20, add your dex.
Fucking
No,
moron.
I need to mute myself.
Damn it, Jado, you can't hit shit.
Shadow.
This is where the fun begins.
Bro.
This is
The
where the
Anakin
fun
quote.
begins.
Okay. Yeah, so you go first,
please.
followed by the guard, followed by Jado.
Holy shit. All right.
Dang.
Shoot the guard in his face. I shoot the guard
What are you
in his
shooting
face.
with?
His
The,
face.
do you just like unholster the rifle really fast and just go boom?
I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah, I'll use the rifle.
Okay, so you just like after Jado fires, you just swing the rifle off of your shoulder and just blast him kind of from the hip, or blast at him at least. So
Yes.
pull up your
General.
weapons on your character sheet.
Okay, yep.
Laser pistol, laser rifle does a hell of a lot of
Got.
damage. I need my sword back.
Oh, it only says I got the laser pistol.
Add the hold on, I can add the rifle to your character sheet. Give me a second.
Commit patricide.
Do.
Shoot a plasma something.
It should be there now.
Okay. Yep. All right. So
I've had
shoot
them
him
before.
in his general direction. I'm just supposed to wait. How do I do this again with the laser rifle?
So you click on so you go to your character sheet, right?
Oh, right.
Then you click on weapons,
There it is. Yep. All right.
And then laser rifle.
Burst? Yes or no?
Do you want to burst fire it?
Yeah. You know what? Why not?
Yeah, burst fire it. Go for it.
Bro,
No.
that's...
No such thing as overkill.
There is! There literally is! 5 damage from that.
You do miss.
I miss.
Yeah, so you just in your haste to pull the rifle off of your shoulder and fire from the hip, like the 3-round burst that you fire out of the laser rifle goes completely wide and just flies into the wall. The guard fires at wild. He kind of like wildly shoots at Jado, actually.
That might not have been a good idea.
He doesn't hit, barely. So
Wow.
he just fires and it kind of glances off your clothing and he kind of grabs his shoulder, but he's not wounded.
This is
And then
the
he just fires with
shoot
his laser
off.
pistol again.
Okay.
He hits. Yeah, and he just nails this guy right between the eyes and he kind of like gets knocked off his feet and falls backwards. There's a smoking hole in his forehead and just says, "Come on, let's go."
Okay. Let's get going. We'll get going.
So you guys just run into the air traffic control tower, and you just bolt and run up the steps. You get the feeling that all of the guards were called out of the tower to go deal with the prison break, and you're able to get into the upper room. And there's 2 guards still on the hallway, or like still in the control room.
Okay.
And Jado pulls out his rifle and just burst fires one of the guards.
Cool. All right. He burst shoots one of the guards.
Yeah, he misses.
Oh,
And you can take a
Dude.
shot at one too.
all right. I'll take a shot at the other one.
All right, roll the rifle.
Yeah, we'll stick with burst.
You hit, yeah. So you just fire the burst rifle, and 3 rounds just go into his chest or into his back, and he just slumps forward. The other guard turns around and goes, "Ah, fuck!" And I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative again. Actually, do you want to keep the same initiative? I'll let you do it.
I can roll again.
No, you can keep the same one.
Keep the same one.
Oh, keep the
Yeah,
same one,
just
okay.
you can make another roll for attacks.
All right. Sorry, I accidentally clicked out.
Stop bursting, Jared.
okay.
Yeah, you hit, and just the 3-round burst goes. Yeah. By
Nice.
the way, you should. So you fired 3 times with the burst rifle. Mark
Yeah.
your ammo so that it's at 11 instead of whatever it is now.
Okay,
because you are going to need to reload at some point.
got it.
Do something cool. Oh my gosh, I gotta show this.
Yeah. So Jado runs up to the control point and he looks around and he says, okay. Roll a notice check for me.
Me?
Come
Sorry.
on,
Yeah.
Jared.
Is that wisdom or intelligence?
That's going to be wisdom.
Okay.
Or it can be wisdom or intelligence. I'll take you.
Oh.
Either way, you fail.
Okay.
And you're like
Yeah.
looking around wildly. Let me see if Jado finds it. He does find it, and he flips a lock and he says, "Okay, that's the electromagnet off."
All right. All right.
And then he holds up his
Okay.
rifle and fires a burst round into the panel, and it just powers off.
I tell him good thinking. I didn't even
Let's
think
go.
of that.
And he
All
just shoulders the rifle and runs down the stairs. We're going to pan over to Xorrin. And Xorrin, you hear the alarm go off saying "prison break in progress."
All right. I immediately run.
I would like to remind you that your laser pistol was uninstalled.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So I immediately run towards that courtyard that I saw earlier.
Yeah, so you unlock your thing and you open it up, and the prison yard is chaos. Like, there is wild blaster rounds going off. You hear yelps as people get wounded, various sounds of melee. Like, it is a chaotic scene. You also look up and you see like a group of 5 guards running up to the warden's office, or what you would assume is the warden's office, just based on its positioning.
Okay. All right. I look for are there any guards that are alone? And hurt? Is there anybody hurt? Any guards that are hurt?
No, there's plenty that are hurt, but like none that are necessarily close to you. As you're looking around though, as you're looking around, you notice a familiar face right to you. It's Venka, and he says, "Oh, thank God, you're here," or thank whatever the god is,
Venka,
or whatever his
what is
religion is.
going on? Where's everybody else?
There's a prison break. I don't know where everyone is, but stick close to me. And he hands you a laser pistol.
All right.
You know how to use this thing, right?
Definitely
I know
not.
my way around the pistol. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Why?
Stick close to me. And he looks up and he sees like the group of guards moving, and he says, "Our rescuers are probably up there. We should probably try and head them off. Come on."
All right.
And
So,
as you guys try and run to catch up to them, I will let you take pot shots at this group.
all right.
It's a little outside the pistol's effective range, so you're going to take a -1 to shooting it.
Okay. All right. Where's the thing? Weapons. There it is. -1, you said?
Yeah.
Is the minus going to mess up the program?
No, it's
or how
not.
do I do it? Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, you miss. So the shot flies wide and ricochets against a plating, and Venka also takes a shot. He actually hits.
Oh, so they're going to see us.
Yeah, so he is able to fire a round from the laser rifle, and it goes directly into this guy's shoulder, and he just dies. The guards like panicked, look down at you, and 2 of them take aim at you. I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Wait. Before they do, I say, stop. This man is insane. I'm escorting him back to his cell.
Yeah, no, you took a shot at him.
Okay. It was worth a try. I thought they would be able to see that I'm
Oh shit, Venka's definitely going first. He crit rolled.
Okay. All right.
Initiative. Yeah, so it's gonna be Venka, then the guards, then you.
All right.
Wait. It says he rolled a 1D. It says Gavin rolled a 1D8. I'm not sure.
Roll a 1d20. I prefer doing 20s for initiative.
It's a different initiative.
Yeah, so roll a 1d20 for me. Okay, yeah, you go second then. Yeah, he shoots and he misses, so it's your turn.
All right. I shoot at the guards.
Yeah.
Just at the closest one.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh,
And
nice,
that's a kill.
let's
So
go.
you just fire a bolt from your pistol and it just sears into this guy's chest and he falls backward. The guard is going to take a pot shot at you. Or actually, I'm going to have him like random for who he tries to hit. He tries to hit Venka. Hits Venka. Yeah, so he fires a couple of burst fire rounds out of his laser rifle, and one hits Venka directly in the chest, and he falls over, and he just clutching his arm, going, ah!
Oh no.
He dead. Just leave him.
All right.
Just leave him.
Yeah, so Venka is on the floor, and he's like almost unconscious from that hit. And on your like medical like scanners, you see, oh, he took a mortal wound.
Oh dear. Okay. So how many guards are left?
There's one guard left.
All right. I can do that. All right. I shoot at the guard.
Okay, roll the hit.
All right.
Please actually this. Come on.
Fucking pistol. All right. Shit.
Yeah, you miss.
Shit.
You shoot. He shoots wide.
Shit.
Yeah, and the guard again takes aim, fires, and this time the bolt goes into Venka's head. He is dead.
No, those
Rip.
bastards. They
At least he killed Venka. They killed Venka at
Oh,
least.
that's just
You
fucking great.
bastards!
Expendable.
He dies.
Expendable.
You're up again, Xorrin.
All right. Same shit. I'm gonna just try to kill this guy because if I don't, he's gonna kill me.
That's a hit. So you just line up the pistol shot, like because your focus, I'm guessing, was diverted because you were like looking at him and you were fighting your programming to immediately go heal him.
Yeah.
But this time, like your computerized accuracy, you just raise up your thing almost mechanically and just go, "Boo!" And the bolt just goes like directly into this guy's neck and he falls over.
Venka. All right. The Healy thing.
It's not going to revive the dead. He is gone.
Okay.
He is very dead.
All right, so we're going to pan over to
Wait, before we
Feldin.
do, I need to see if there's anything on Venka that I can.
You can take his laser rifle.
All right, I take his laser rifle. Is
Okay.
that different than a laser pistol?
It's more powerful and it has burst fire.
It's way better.
Okay.
It's got
Wait,
burst
wait.
fire, bitch.
All right.
Just fair warning. So what burst fire does is it cuts down on your aim and uses more ammo, but it does more damage. One shot is more accurate, but does less damage.
All right. How do I add a laser rifle?
I'll add it for you.
Oh wait, I see it. I can do it.
No, I got you. It's
You
already
can
on.
do it, fam.
Okay, so we go down to Feldin, who's in some confinement.
Good, we need that.
And the door just slides open as you hear emergent. Like beforehand, you just heard the alarm of prison break in progress.
I quickly like peek out both ways of the door to see if there's any guards nearby.
No, you assume that they ran to go to the courtyard.
All right. In that case, and I go, all right then, and also somewhat start, wishing that I didn't stick. Question, Bennett, did I actually follow through with sticking the communicator?
I'm gonna say that you were able to just hide it under your pillow. Like you didn't get cell searched that day. So
Okay, thank God. Would have been really uncomfortable.
yeah.
But yeah, so I make sure to take the communicator and I quickly turn it on. To try and get in
So
contact.
we're going to
with
pan
Deonis.
over to Deonis, who's I'm guessing running down the staircase of the air traffic control tower. And yeah, the holo communicator starts beeping. Beep, 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 beep.
I pick up the holo communicator. This is Deonis.
Deonis, this is Feldin. Prison break is happening right now. Is that was that you guys?
No, it wasn't us, but we got the ship unlocked. We need to get you guys out of here.
All right, excellent. I'll go ahead and round up the others. The ship is still parked where it was originally set down, right?
Yes, sir. You aren't with the rest of the group?
No, I was put in solitary confinement. The fucking rebels. Anyway, just make sure to keep that damn thing running. Keep the thing running and blast any rebel that gets close. I'll stay in touch. And then I immediately start sprinting over towards the courtyard. But while I'm running down the hallway, I'm gonna quickly check each solitary confinement room to see if anybody's in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of prisoners who were in solitary that have already escaped.
All right. They've already escaped. Okay.
Yeah, they're running with you.
All right. I say, all right, come on, boys, just follow me, and we can get the fuck out of here.
Some of them are Black Sun that are just like, the fuck are you talking about? And then some are Imperials like, yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Now it's time to lead. Now it's time to lead a real prison riot.
Yeah. So you guys just run into the courtyard and it is chaotic. You're looking around. There's laser blasts going off. You see a couple of prisoners lying on the ground who are bloody. Some have laser blasts in them. Some guards have clearly been just meleeed by prison weapons like bludgeons or shivs. It is a dirty scene. Looking up, you see Xorrin nail 2 guards with a laser pistol, but you also see Zeldin just take a laser blast directly to the chest.
Shit. All right. Imperials form up on me. Do you see that medical droid right there?
Sir.
We gotta get to that medical droid immediately. He's our ticket out.
You guys
he's our ticket out of here.
You guys just start sprinting up the stairs. A guard who's kind of covered in blood, or 2 guards who are kind of covered in blood, and the rifle butts are too. They see you coming up the stairs and point their rifles at you, and they say, "Halt!"
I immediately question: Is there an Imperial within reach of me? Because I'm gonna
there's 2 behind you.
I immediately I make a dive over towards the nearest piece of cover, and if possible, grab one of them to bring him with me.
So you dive into one of the cells and grab one with you. You hear 2 bursts go off. One flies into the wall behind you, and the other one just nails the other Imperial that you were with, and he just collapses.
Fuck. All right, trooper. All right, trooper. We just need them to get close.
Yeah. So they run up to the cell that you're in and say, "Come out!"
Wait. Follow my lead, rookie. I put my hands out and I say, "It's okay. We surrender." And I make sure to walk out. Hands on my head, all that kind of stuff. And just to check, are they to my where are they? Are they within arm's reach?
Yes, but as soon as you come out, you see one of them is wild-eyed and he just pulls the trigger.
Ah, fuck. Oh shit.
And you shouldn't have your armor equipped, by the way.
Yeah, I don't have my armor equipped. That was the first thing they took off me.
An 18 hits. You take 6 points of damage.
Oh, he's
ow.
dead.
Okay, just checking my. Okay, I've got 8 hit points in total, so I knock it down to 2. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, so it's gonna be you and then the guard, you and then the Imperial you're with, and the guards because they rolled a 1.
Oh boy. So I go first. In that case, no okay, that's it, motherfuckers. You shot someone who was trying to surrender. You don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna look at the guy who just shot me.
Mm-hmm.
The adrenaline starts to kick in. I go wild-eyed, and then I immediately use one hand to grab the laser rifle and another to sock him right in the face.
Okay, so roll a punch check for me.
Let's see. That would be. Let's see. Punch. No modifiers.
Yes. Except for
got-
your yeah. Oof.
I got a.
So you run up and try and grab the rifle. You miss with the punch.
Oh no.
The other Imperial kind of you hear him just go ah, and he runs out of the cover space and tries to tackle the other guard. He does hit. Yeah, so he just runs up and is able to land one solid punch in the guard's gut, and he kind of doubles over and goes, "Oh!"
Trooper, can you please give me a head here?
So the guard that you're with, an 8 does not hit you.
Let's go.
An 11 does hit the other guy, though.
Okay, so he shoots the other guy?
No, so he just smacks the other Imperial in the stomach with his rifle butt, and he bends over and coughs up blood. You're up, though.
Like with his rifle, and I proceed to punch him in the face and then get him into a chokehold to choke him out.
Roll punch for me.
All right, punch again. Here we go, boys. And let's see. Hold on, shit! I don't have anything to stab with. Fuck.
Yeah.
Punch. Oh, god damn it.
So you make another swing at him, and he's able to fend you off. The other guy, he's able to land a hit. Yeah. So the other Imperial lands a solid uppercut to this guy's jaw. You see a tooth kind of fall out of his mouth, and he just sprawls backward onto the floor unconscious. The guard that you're engaged with.
Oh shit.
Hits. Nails you for 2 damage.
Oh no. That's my last 2 hit points. Shit.
Yeah, so the last thing you see before you fall unconscious is a rifle butt hitting you directly in the forehead. Yeah. So really quickly, I want you to make a death save.
Oh no.
No pressure.
Okay, guys. Well, go ahead and prepare your memes for how stormtroopers can't hit anything in melee combat either. Would this be physical?
I have an idea.
Give me a second.
Because the saving throw thing has appeared on my screen.
Yes, it is a physical save.
Oh
no! No! Damn it!
Yeah, so mark that you have 1 death save failure.
Okay, let's see. Where do I mark death save failures?
Just keep it in mind.
Okay, so let's see. Knocked unconscious, failed 1 death save. How many death saves do I need to fail to die?
3.
Okay. Okay, so I got knocked unconscious, boys. That's not good.
So we're going to, really quickly, I'm going to see if the Imperial you were with wins the fight against the other guy. He doesn't.
Help is on the way, Nick.
Oh,
Help
no.
is on the way.
Yeah, so as you're falling unconscious, you laser blasts go off, and the other Imperial collapse next to you, and the guard runs off.
Help is on the way.
Okay, so we're going to pan up to Matt, who's this entire probably last 20 minutes of content happened in 30 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to Matt, who's in the control tower with Santa, and you look down and you see Xorrin nail 2 guards in the chest with the laser pistol.
Damn, that droid can shoot. Okay.
And so Santa kind of turns back and turns her pistol on the thing and says, "We can get in cover and take him by surprise."
5 guards take it by surprise, is what you're suggesting.
2 or 3.
There's 3 guards coming up the stairs.
Yeah, and we can get in cover.
All right, let's try it.
All right, so you guys just duck into cover. And as the 2 guards come up, you can both make an attack with your rifles. And I'll give you a +1 because you probably took a firing position.
Do I have to use a rifle or can I use my knife?
The knife you'd have to charge them, and
sounds like a bad idea.
Surprise, it means you're in melee range with 3 people at the same time.
Let's start with the rifle.
Yep. So roll the rifle with a +1.
What are you doing?
Testing.
My
I
bad.
accidentally pressed the button. I have
Uh,
one failed test.
all right. Weapons rifle
Yes,
with a +1.
indeed.
Burst? No.
No burst. Okay.
Not a fan.
Okay. Yeah. And let me roll Santa's really quick.
Come on, Santa.
Kill these guards, then please get me up.
Uh,
I'm starting to
miss.
have.
So
sorry.
as the guards come up, you both take a pot shot, and you nail one guard in the chest, and he falls over. Santa misses.
Okay.
We're gonna roll initiative. Okay, and for Santa. Okay, roll your initiative for me.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I'm writing down notes a little bit.
No problem.
1d20.
Yeah.
Oh!
So it's gonna be Santa, guard, you.
Bet. All right.
Santa takes another shot, burst firing this time.
Come on,
Hits.
Santa.
Yeah, and 3 rounds fly out of her rifle and nail one of the rebels, and he just collapses.
So that's 2 down, 1 to go.
Yep. He shoots at you but misses as the laser blasts fly off of the cover that you're behind.
All right. Odds that I charge in with a knife and actually hit this guy.
I mean, probably better than shooting him just based on your stats.
Yeah, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna try that then.
Yeah.
So thermal knife.
Mm-hmm.
Modifier 0.
Yeah. So
Let's
you
go.
just charge this guy and shove the knife into his face, and he dies.
Let's go. All right.
Because
that's
you
all 3.
crit this one, so yeah. So Nick, so Santa looks over at you and says,
right?
"Do we have a plan to get out of here?"
Santa looks over at me. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, of course we don't.
So I
I've
think
not been
that we
clued
should
in.
block the prison.
I have not been clued in, right?
No, you haven't heard from Captain Sligo.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or
I think we lock this place down. Reinforcements will be coming.
Do we know how to do that?
And she just looks around. Roll a 1d20 to see, or roll a notice to see if you can find it. I'll have her roll too.
All right. If she finds it before I do, just let me know, and I won't do it. But skills, notice. I'm doing wisdom.
Yeah, you find it. It's
Nice.
a button labeled. You can see that it's kind of an abbreviation for lock.
All right, let's hit that switch then.
So you flip the switch, and a computerized voice goes over the loudspeaker saying, access to Cloud City has been cut off. Please return to your cells.
All right, so we're not doing that.
No, that's exactly what you want.
Wait, return to the cells?
No, I mean that's just the automated message.
Oh no, yeah, but we're not returning to the cells. That was what that
No,
was in reference to.
No, that's what happens over the PA
Yeah.
system.
Okay.
Nick, roll another physical save for me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God damn it.
Come on.
Let's see. That would be physical saving throw.
You
Oh,
succeed. Okay. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna say that the Imperials on the the insurrectionists on the inside won against the guards. Or mostly like the fighting is dying down. Xorrin, roll a notice check for me to see if you see Feldin unconscious and dying.
Come on.
Gav.
He's rolling it.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, wait. I did not realize I was muted.
You don't notice.
Okay.
There's so many wounded people and dead people overwhelming your sensors. So we're going to shift perspective to Deonis and Jado. And you guys have made it to Launchpad 4. And you look out and you kind of look out over the thing. There are 2 rebel guards stationed nearby and 1 robed and hooded figure.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Jado looks
Okay.
over and he says, "Think we can take him?" As he kind of unstrings the laser rifle from his shoulder.
We don't have much choice. The ship's our ticket out of here.
All right, here goes.
Can you blast this
I
hole in
take
our
up my
prison,
rifle
please?
and aim it at the closest guard. Not the rogue figure, but the guard.
Yeah. He also takes aim. Roll to hit, please, with a
Come
+1
on.
because it's coming from it's an ambush.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, he crits. Okay.
Oh wait, that's our guy.
You miss. So, or actually, no, you hit. So your two laser blasts fire at the two guys and nail them both in the chest. They fall over, and Jado walks up holding the blaster rifle. The hooded figure turns around. It's a Kel-dor. And he says, I figured you would be coming here. And he pulls a metal cylinder from his hip and ignites it, and a blade of green extends.
Oh fuck!
Jado looks at this and he says, "Fuck! What do we do?" And the Kel-dor says, "If you surrender peacefully, you will not die. That I promise."
I hold the rifle, aim it at him, and says, "And what exactly do you plan on doing with us?"
You will be held in detention and shipped to the Republic to face and shipped to the Republic and shipped to and shipped to a nearby rebel stronghold so that you can face justice for your crimes.
It seems like someone with your skills is needed elsewhere. And then I nod over to the in the direction of the prison.
And he looks over and he says, "Frankly, the prison was incredibly poorly built and not defensible. Nor do I trust the rebel garrison to handle things. And frankly, the ship is your one way off of this platform. Waiting here was strategically wise."
I look at him saying, "What makes you think we can't just hitch a ride off another ship?"
Electromagnets.
Oh, that's well taken care of.
Perhaps for this launch pad.
Shit, he knows everything. Oh my god.
Surrender peacefully.
I put down the laser rifle.
Jado looks over and he says, "You sure about this?"
No, but I don't want to go up against someone this confident. I don't want to go up against someone who's holding a sword, giving us a fair shot at staying alive.
Jado looks over at the thing and he says, "Look, I don't know exactly what you're planning with your sword, but we've got a solid 20 yards on you. I think that we should just trade places. You can go deal with the break-in. We can just be on our merry way. We're not taking anyone with us." And he kind of looks over at you and trying to say, "Confirm the story."
What did he say?
He just says, "Confirm the story."
Story. We're okay. We promise we just want to get off this base. You're needed elsewhere. Don't waste your time on two guys you can easily take.
Roll a talk check with a +1 because Jado's helping you.
Okay. Please.
So the Kel-dor seems to consider and says, "Drop your weapons and we will trade places."
I drop my weapon and I tell Jado to do the same.
Jado keeps his weapon trained and he says, I'm not going to pull the trigger, but we're going to trade places." And the Kel-dor kind of looks sideways at him and says, "Very well." And he walks like up to you guys, still holding the saber. Are you just gonna just carefully kind of just keep your weapon up, and wait for him to come near?
All right. I'll keep the rifle to the side, but I won't train it on him.
Okay.
Just as a sign of like good faith, I guess.
Okay. So Jado keeps his weapon trained on him as he walks kind of confidently past you and into the city. And you hear his sword retract as he gets out of sight.
All right. I look over to Jado and say, "We're not really going to leave the group behind, are we?"
Fuck no. And he just and he runs to the Donager.
That's what I thought, and then I run after him.
Yeah. So make another death save for me, Nick.
God damn it. Xorrin, notice me, medical senpai.
Oh, he did it again!
Yes! He done. Yes!
All right.
Xorrin,
So,
please.
Get some eyes,
going
droid.
back to the-
I'm busy signing autographs for being such a good medical droid.
Yeah, so as the medical droid, you're busy like taking care of different people nearby because your programming is like, go help nearest person. I'm gonna have you roll another notice check, Xorrin, just to see if you can notice Feldin is down.
Don't fail me!
Granted, your programming is actively fighting you on specifically seeing him.
Yes.
Nope.
Is there a chance I could notice him because I'm not like in a fight anymore?
I'm gonna say no because you're far away from where he went down.
Okay.
My programming. I'm sorry, Feldin. It's my
Yeah. So after the prison gets locked
Programming
down,
is ass.
so after the prison gets locked down, you and Santa Santa is like collapsed against a wall, kind of breathing heavily. He says, "We pulled it off. Holy shit!"
Get up! I'm the one who got stabbed. For
Wait,
real,
you
she
got
took.
stabbed?
I took some sort of hit. I don't know. I'm down to 5, and she's like just cruising.
Yeah.
So
and she
I'm in more
stands
pain.
up
She
and
can
says,
suck it.
"Okay, so what do we do now?"
I guess we have to find the others.
Okay, makes sense. So she kind of walks out of the office, and looks down like the staircase, and she just says, "What a mess."
Yep. This does not faze me at all. The fact that it's a mess.
Yeah. She
sorry.
looks over and says, "We probably don't have supplies to last long."
We just gotta get to the group. The prison's
Yeah.
ours now.
Let's go to the armory. We can pick up our stuff.
Yeah, that sounds
Armor
like a
and
good
whatnot.
idea. Yep.
Yeah. So you two kind of take off for the armory, and you find it, but it's behind a locked door. If you want to roll fix or to try and like do the same thing you did with the monoblade before to get in.
Yeah. I do want to try that. So
Yeah.
I
So
don't
roll a
remember
fix plus
exactly what
1
that
because
is.
you've done it before.
All right. Fix 1. Dex or.
I'm gonna say you can do Dex. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you're able to slice through the deadbolts and the thing opens. You see like some of your possessions that were stripped from you during like the processing thing on the workbench.
Yep. I'm gonna grab my sword.
Yeah. You got your sword.
Let's go.
I'm guessing you kind of like swing it a few times and you're like, oh yes.
Yep.
And Santa also kind of like straps on her secure clothing that she has and looks over and says, that medical bot can shoot.
That medical what?
The medical bot can shoot.
Oh, that idiot? Yep. I guess it can.
So she kind of just straps on the armor. Xorrin, I want you to make a death save for me.
But what? Xorrin? He's not
Or
dead.
not Xorrin, sorry. Feldin.
Did I
God damn it.
die?
No.
Notice me.
Actually, you can't make death saves, Xorrin, because
Yeah,
basically
it's
what
a
happens
robot,
is your
and I
chassis
failed.
gets destroyed.
Right.
If you don't go to your negative hit points, someone has to repair you
We know because I died before.
because you did that once. Yeah. So
First time?
yeah, so we're gonna go back to
Help me.
we're gonna go back to Deonis and Jado. And they're like in the cockpit of the Donager, going like, okay.
All right. I tell Jado to man the gun.
On it, and he kind of just like steps back and goes into kind of like the gun deck, kind of like Millennium Falcon style.
Cool.
All right.
All right. I lift off the landing pad, and I head towards the prison complex.
Yeah, so you kind of like the engines of the Donager fire, and you kind of make haste towards that area. Two Cloud City cloud cars kind of pull up in front of you saying, "Cease and return to the landing platform."
All right.
Jado is just like, "Oh, come on," and he just fires the weapons on the thing.
Unsurprising.
All right. Fair enough. Exactly what I wanted him to do, but
Yeah, he hits. What's the dice damage on the? Let me go to the ship.
Bro, there's a page
On
for
the
that
Reaper,
ship.
on the Reaper battery. Okay, it's 3d4.
yeah.
And by the way, so ship damage compared to person damage is different. If a human takes damage from a ship weapon, they die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Sounds good.
Wait, so if he shoots a person with that thing, they're just boom, dead.
Yeah. Like
That makes sense.
imagine like a person getting hit with an artillery shell.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So you hear the Donager's weapons just fire rapid, and the cloud car gets just shredded by the Reaper battery, and it just crashes into it. Just goes down. I'm gonna have you roll a piloting check to see if you're able to get another shot off before the cloud car is able to go like, ah, fuck.
Yes, sir.
Come on, pilot.
Piloting check.
He is a good pilot.
I am a good pilot. Are we gonna make that dexterity or intelligence?
That's Dex.
Okay.
Piloting is always Dex.
Always dex. All right. That's cool.
Okay, so you're able to kind of drift the Donager a little bit as the cloud car tries to fire its kind of like little itty bitty laser. It doesn't hit, and Jado tries to get another Reaper battery off. He crits. Yeah, the thing like the cloud car just gets shredded by the Reaper battery.
Jado, you're my
Jado
new
hard
shooter.
carry. And so as you kind of make your way and kind of set up parking spot next to the wall, I'm gonna have you make another death save, Feldin.
Son of a bitch. God, fuck!
Frick.
He dies
No. Blah, blah,
Actually
blah.
dead.
as
I
the
didn't
brain
get my jump
hemorrhaging just takes its toll.
First party death.
No.
Woo!
First party death.
No, damn it.
Oh my
Droid, this is on you.
Zoran, the last, you notice kind of from the side as you're treating some like Imperial goon, you see one life signal just blink out.
Oh no.
Damn it. I didn't even get my. Oh, god damn it, Bennett. God damn it, Noah.
I don't pull punches.
I understand you don't pull punches, but hold on. I have the perfect meme for this that I was developing in the background.
So, Santa and you, Murrtn, you're kind of looking down at the carnage of all of this after like you've been able to like distribute some like arms to some of the other prisoners.
Yep.
And Santa just says, "Okay, so what do we do now?"
So we have the prison on lock.
Sign me.
I'm gonna say actually roll a notice check to see if you can see Feldin's corpse.
Yeah. I might be able to scroll up for it. Yeah, here we go. Notice 0. Wisdom or intelligence, whatever. It's the same.
No.
Haha! Yikes.
Feldin really not
His
showing
first failed roll of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, I definitely failed on that big red button.
You failed on the big red button.
Make yourself more noticeable.
That was just a base luck check.
God damn it.
Bro, literally, Feldin's dying and nobody knows or cares.
Nobody gave a shit. Also, here's the meme that I just developed.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you see as you're kind of walking around, you notice that there is a slight alarm going off saying outer wall breached.
That's interesting. Is there any way? Are we near the warden's place at all, or
you know that the main gate exit is almost like is on the ground floor outside of like underneath the warden's office.
All right. And that's the door
It's
that's being
also on
breached?
the far side of the courtyard from where the exterior of the planet is.
That's the door that's being breached, though.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't know that the wall is going to be breached. You know that the door is being breached.
Yes. And I assume that's because we locked it and the guards are trying to get in and put us down. All right. So let's go guard that door. Actually, I'll try to find people first.
Yeah, so
I'll be
I'm
rallying the troops.
Want to try and gather people to like defend the door.
Yes,
right?
I'll be gathering people up. Like everyone's got to defend the door, but in the meantime, me and Santa are looking.
Yeah,
for
so
people.
roll connect to see if you can, or connect or lead. Take your pick.
All right. I don't think I.
And I'm gonna say you met up with
connect.
Xorrin at this point.
Okay. 0. Venka's dead. Xorrin, Feldin's dead. Okay, so that was the prison crew. Rest in peace. Modifier 0, attribute. I don't care. Not strength.
Yeah. Okay. So you're able to gather like a bunch of the Imperial recruits and some of the Black Sun people, to all like posture up by the door.
Yep. Everyone guard that door.
Yeah, with like rifles and pistols trained on it. You notice something very strange, which is the door seems to be melting, and there's a green stub coming in from the other side.
Yeah, that's interesting. During all the commotion and I met up with Xorrin, is there any way he can heal me quickly? Or
yes. You
all
can
right,
just
cool.
shove one of the lifts that you took from the medical center.
Yeah, heal me.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, so you're back up to full. Remove a lift from your medical gauntlet.
Sir.
So yeah, so the door opens and a robed figure and a bunch of rebels are behind like kind of like these like riot like these like rapid deploy riot shields, like kind of like ray shields. And the figure with what looks to be kind of like a green sword is looking over at you, and he says, "While impressive, your prison break must end here. Please surrender, and no more harm will come to you."
All right, how many rebels are there? Or do we have numbers?
There's probably 10, but they're all behind ray shields.
All right, and I'm guessing blasters can't go through that. How many prisoners do we have, like, ready to fight?
There's probably like 15 prisoners that you were able to corral into defending the main gate.
All right, so we outnumber them, but they have shields, and they have this weird dude with the green sword.
Maybe I should just walk at them and see if
Gavin, door charges at them.
Walking at me menacingly.
Here's the thing. I think, at least in my mind, I know that we're probably beat here, but I doubt I can convince the rest of the prisoners to let up. And so I'm going to be like, everyone fire, and then I'm going to try to get my guys to the back of the group.
All right, so
is there another way out?
So you just scream,
Definitely
"Open fire!"
There will be.
And we're gonna roll initiative really quickly.
All right.
Actually, what I'm gonna say is that one of the Black Sun people fires a laser pistol at the guy in green.
Obviously.
He deflects it off of his sword. It nails the guy in the head, and he collapses backward.
Oh.
So that was impressive.
And yeah, so I'm gonna have you roll initiative.
Fuck.
Decent.
Okay. And Xorrin, roll initiative too. Yeah. So, and let me roll the rebels really quick. Okay, so it's gonna be the prison crew, followed by Murrtn, by Gavin, followed by the rebels. And let me roll the mysterious hooded figure really quick. Okay, so it's actually going to be the mysterious hooded figure followed by.
Oh, fuck.
So the mysterious figure, he kind of just breathes out heavily and seems to take what looks like a defensive stance.
All right.
So prison crew, they just open fire in general. And I'm going to see just basically how many they kill because there's too many to just roll HP for it.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry. Yeah, so they're able to nail 2 as the black because they just batter the ray shields until they kind of go down and 2 rebels just go down. You do notice though is that the rebels is that the prison crew 2 of them tried to shoot or like 3 of them tried to shoot the hooded figure. He deflected all of the blasters off of his sword.
Did they come back and hit our guys or no? Actually,
No, they went. Let me roll to see if he was able to.
14 v8 because one of the idiots got shot.
Yeah. No, he kind of is just able to. He's just kind of deflecting them, and they go wide onto the walls.
All right, that makes sense.
Murrtn, you're up.
All right. Am I towards the back of the group again?
Yes.
All right. I will. Are there any rebels with shields down that I can get a good shot at?
I'm gonna say no because the ray shields are given a constant stream of energy. Only by battering them down did they get an opening.
All right.
You're gonna have to burst, my guy.
Yeah, that's true.
That
May as well try that, I guess.
Yeah, so you just whip out your rifle and try and burst down one of the rebels behind the ray shield.
Yep. There's a rifle burst. Yes. Submit modifier 0. Right.
Yep.
And then.
Yeah, so you're able to. So your burst rifle just goes into the shield and dissipates off of it. But after that blast goes off, you are immediately flattened to the ground by a giant explosion. As you kind of come to and look behind you, like along with Santa, you see the Donager, who has its Reaper battery cannon like pointed directly at where the wall used to be.
I like that. All right.
And Xana kind of looks up and says, "Run for it!"
All right. I agree with her.
Yeah, and so everyone there kind of just takes off towards the Donager, who has its like gangplank open.
Everyone. I'm assuming prisoners, rebels, Jedi.
Yeah, prisoners.
Everyone.
No, just prisoners and the Imperial. Rebels are still like taking cover because the debris flew over your heads and just collided into them.
Okay.
You do notice though that some of the debris should have hit the Kel-dor, but mysteriously seemed to be pushed to the side.
Okay.
So roll an exert check for me to see if you can make the, and I'm gonna roll to see how many people can, because it's a fairly serious leap to get over there.
Yeah, I should roll one as well.
Where do I get that from?
It's an exert check. So it's a skill.
It's a skill, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta roll one of these. Hold on.
What attribute? Dex?
Strength.
Strength. We take those.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yay. So you two like fucking bolt for the gangplank along with a whole bunch of these like different soldiers, and some of them can't make the leap and just like grab onto the gangplank by a hand before falling. And Santa makes a jump for it, but basically kind of misses. Make another check to see if you can catch her.
Exert.
Yeah.
Can I make one as well?
Yes.
All right.
and or one of you do it, but do it at an extra +1 because you're getting assist.
I'll get the +1 because it's still strength, right?
Yeah, it's still strength.
All right.
Don't let Vega and I only be the first two.
Yeah, so you reach down, but are too late as she slips and
I
falls.
did not get it.
No.
Dang it.
Oh,
Uh,
Santa.
This is one hell of an odyssey.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
There's no
actually,
way I
you know
can,
what?
like,
I'm gonna let her
fly
roll
down
one
there
more
and-
exert check to see if she's able to hang on personally.
Is there any way
And
I could do
splat.
Is there any way I can fly
No,
down
she falls
there?
into a
Like,
gas
okay.
giant. She gets crushed by gravity.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
Jesus. Oh.
If
Jesus
she misses this.
If she misses.
Oh wait,
Don't
not
miss.
yet.
She does it!
Oh!
But she makes
Yeah,
it.
so
Holy
as your
shit.
grip
Yes, yes.
slips on the arm that she already has gripping onto the edge, she's able to just vice grip onto the with her other hand onto the gangplank and stabilizes herself, and you two are able to
All right.
as the drawbridge starts to close. And let me see how many of the prisoners were able to make it on with you.
And nobody else from the opposing side came
Yeah.
as well. All right.
You said there was 14 left?
There were 14 remaining.
Yeah.
Not including us,
Oh,
obviously.
wow.
Only 6 of them made it.
That's better than 0.
let's go.
That's
Yeah. And let me roll to
Those
see
are
how many were
acceptable
Imperial
losses.
Black Sun really quickly.
Okay.
It's an even split.
Turns out they're
Okay. 3 Black Sun, 3 Imperial.
Yeah. So the Donager like spins around and just takes off into space. You guys
best
escaped.
pilot in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so
At
I
least
think
some
as
of
the
you
Donager slips away, the Kel-dor is like standing in the open gateway and just extinguishes his lightsaber, and he just says to himself, Yeah, so
Wait,
do you guys really
question.
quickly want to do a scene in the Donager where you guys recoup your losses, or should we save that for next time?
I have a question. Did the captain that I was talking to a decent amount get
She
onto
didn't
our
make it.
ship?
She
She did
didn't
not.
make it.
No,
Okay.
Slyko didn't make
Bummer.
it either. Fuck.
I don't
There
know
were a
who
lot of
any those
casualties
people-
in the
My
break.
character doesn't know who any of those people are.
Is there anybody that I can heal? Just
There's a couple of people who are battered, but none that would require a stim.
Alright.
Santa's
Yeah.
arm probably needs some help.
I just
Yeah.
walk around. I just walk around the Donager performing.
You know,
each
who's
day.
someone who
We're in
could have needed
hyperspace, right?
that?
I can.
Nick could
I
have
can-
needed
Yeah,
Nick
Feldin
really coulda
coulda
used
needed
you.
that.
Yeah.
Zorin
Oh.
said,
So
"Bye, you
I
left me to
think
die."
I think Jado comes down from the gun deck and like wipes his forehead, and looks over at Deonis and he says, "That was some fancy flying."
That was some fancy shooting.
I'll take it. And Santa kind of walks up to you and just gives you a hug, and she's like, "That was awesome."
I do my best. Was that you that initiated the prison riot?
It was someone who really isn't here, but seriously, Murrtn, mad credit for him.
Mad credit.
Santa
Yeah.
pulled her weight too. And can I
Mad
kind of
credit.
sense that something's going on between Deonis and Santa or no?
Roll notice for me.
This will be
Roll
fun.
a notice.
Roll notice.
I'm trying to roll a notice on this as well.
Actually, you're a droid. I think
About
human
roll.
like connection is kind of beyond you. Oblivious. We're completely oblivious.
Just the
All
way
right.
I like
In
it.
that case, I take
friend.
all the credit for myself.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Murrtn
yep,
and-
I did fantastic.
Murrtn and I are
So,
just like, what
so
a
I think
lovely-
Santa and Deonis go, and like I think you guys are out of orbit at this point, and Santa and Deonis kind of get into the cockpit, and she looks over and she says, "So where do we go? We need a place to hide."
Let's get that map up.
All right, let's pull out the old map.
Yeah, it's in a good maps in world info. If you scroll up, I think it's pinned, or if it's not,
I
I'm pinning
got
it now.
All right.
Wow, Murrtn.
I've got-
What a
okay.
beautiful friendship.
We obviously want to go somewhere that's like a good distance from Bespin, but not too far that we can't really make the jump.
Question, wasn't there that Echo 5
Um,
base? Or am I in this conversation or no?
You can no, but I
Okay.
think you can give suggestions.
All right. Wasn't there that talk about the base on like Echo 5 or whatever near Hoth?
Echo base, yeah, on Hoth.
Echo base on Hoth.
Yeah. Did we want to pick up there and is it worth stopping?
There's a small Imperial garrison left there, maybe.
Okay. I am definitely fine with that. I am concerned with the fact that how close it is to Bespin. I don't really like having people on our tails, but if everyone's okay, if everyone is on board with going to Hoth, I'll set coordinates.
Give me 1 second.
How much food did we end up buying?
You guys have enough food to last for a little bit.
Okay.
Let me pull up where you guys are on Hoth. So there's a couple of places you could go technically. If you want to go direct to Hoth, or you could just try and get to a different system just to try and get away.
Okay, how about the
different system?
how about the to a different system?
Yeah.
Yes, they might send people after us.
It's up to the pilot now.
Okay.
By the way, this is a link to a really good map. Hold on. I might use this in future.
Wait, so
Give me 1 second.
We can go to like the edge of the mid rim if you guys want.
This is also a good map. You can zoom in too, and like even if you click on like the minor settlements, like.
oh, that one, yeah.
Okay.
So we are currently over at. Oh yeah, it's even got all the rims and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
It's
dude, this is
very
amazing.
pretty.
Where have you been all my life?
Where have you been all my life, Star Wars map? Now, this makes the nerd in me so
Oh, you
happy.
can clear the map too. You can remove hyperspace lanes. You can remove the.
Yeah. So, by the way, so traveling along a hyperspace lane, I'm not going to make you do a piloting check. If you want to hop between hyperspace lanes to a different place, you're more likely to lose them. But I'm going to say you're going to have to make a piloting check for that one.
Okay.
It's worth it.
I'm trying to find where we currently are relative to this map, though. That's the problem.
Bespin is in the south.
It's in the it's in the center south, so like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Got you.
Roughly.
Oh, I see it. There it is.
Yeah, I'm looking off to the right at. Oh Jesus Christ, that is a clusterfuck.
Say that.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, this is Jesus. They've got every planet mapped out. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah.
This is
Oh my gosh.
this is impressive.
Nut.
Where have you been all my life, Star Wars map? This combined with the Mandalorian made me fall back in love with the franchise.
For real.
I'm
Although
gonna
it would've been-
suggest.
Oh, if
Well,
you can click on grid, and I can help you find planets. So if you look in grid K16, that's where we are now.
Oh yeah, no, I found where we are.
How do I
I'm
get to
trying to
grid
figure out where we go relative.
You guys
to
can
it.
deliberate on where you want to go.
Yeah.
K16. Wait, so are we
How do
looking
I
at like the
find that?
zoomable map or the other
Look at the
map?
zoomable map.
The
We're going to
zoomable
use this
map.
from now on because it makes my life easy.
It makes everyone's.
So hot.
Search for planets, or how do I get to the grids?
Well, what happens if we fail that piloting check? Or if Jared fails that piloting check?
You guys are stranded
will
in
never fail the
space.
pilot.
That's what happens.
Yeah, and considering if you've seen the most recent Mandalorian, you don't want, well, not the most recent episode, but in the most recent season, there's a very good reason why you don't try and use your regular drives to travel.
Yeah.
So, hold on, what the hell? The grid isn't labeled. The shit?
I want to lose them, though.
I definitely want to lose them. I don't think
You
we
could
should
try
just go
and
into
actually
Hoth.
you could make it to the you could try and hyperspace to Garanthium and then go to the ring. Maybe. Let me look up what the ring is in lore.
What the hell? There's a planet called the Council?
The ring? That must be like a gateway to other places, right? Other galaxies.
I don't think that's how Star Wars works. Give me a second.
Bummer.
There is no other known
yeah,
galaxies.
the
There's no hyperspace lanes.
Yeah.
There's disturbances in like basically everything. Once you get past the outer rim, like if you try to go beyond the galactic disc,
Yeah.
you never come back.
yeah, you're boned. You're
in
boned beyond
Legends-
belief. Like pretty much every universe has a different reason for. If you go out the galactic ring, you're not coming back.
Oh, the ring is a black dwarf planet that has a space station on it. There's a black dwarf sun that has a
Got
space
it.
station around it, like an out-of-the-way space station.
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
So and
You will
what-
have to make a piloting check to get to the ring, though. Or you could just try to go to one of the many systems on the hyperspace lane, but this is all rebel territory.
Wait,
Yeah.
just a double check. What
Yeah.
square is that?
K16 is where you guys are now.
Okay. No, wait. We're in K18.
Sorry,
Bespin.
K18, yeah.
We're on Bespin.
So
Or, well, right by Bespin.
we are
Yeah.
we are exiting Bespin, or well, you
Yes.
guys are. I'm dead.
Rest in
Yep.
peace.
All right.
Let's see. What isn't rebel held territory?
It's like,
So
I'm willing to
basically,
take
you're
my
going to be in rebel territory. And pull up the rims.
You cut out there for a sec. We're gonna be in rebel territory for a while.
Yeah. So once you get towards the like the mid rim is contested territory, the core worlds and the inner rim are mostly imperial, and the outer rim is fully rebel.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
So in
Alright.
this
Where do we-
case,
Where do we need to go? How can we get to?
You
where-
guys need to get to Mon Calamari, which
on
is
the other side of the
on the
galaxy.
other side of the galaxy in sector
In-
U6.
yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
if
that's like you still need to get together like some kind of force that can make a successful attack.
okay. Tell you what,
Exactly.
fellas. What if you guys try and head towards, let's see, the planet of
Let's go to check.
Mugar or Kargamalis in the, let's see, it's still in K18, but it's in the northern part of it. Make your way towards the core.
Kumru, you said, or
Uh,
Kargamalis?
Malexun and Katarkin.
Wait, what? Those aren't the.
No.
Oh, those. Hold on. Well, I'm talking about as like a reference point. So
All right. So we want. Do you want to get to Kargamalis? What's on Kargamalis?
hold on. Kargamalis is.
Right here.
Hold on. It's. God damn it. Let me click. Kargamalis is mid rim, Brunei sector. Oh, they
By
even have
the-
Wikipedia articles.
By the way, I'm gonna have you like not be able to leave the grid and like the grid that you're in just because that's too far to go in one jump.
Yeah.
Like you'd
That's
need
fair.
to stop and
Yeah.
refuel.
All right.
Okay.
Kargamalis seems like it would be a place to do that.
Was subjected to street wars in which the human Happy Dap and the Aqualash Bento Splinth. What the fuck? Okay, so basically you've got a small amount of gang war stuff on there. See,
Okay.
actually, wait, no,
On
that was
Katarkin
prior to
or
the Battle of Endor.
Mexaloon?
On
We can handle
Kargamalis.
gang warfare.
Where is Kargamalis?
Kargamalis is
It
K18 over
is-
towards the top.
Yeah, go
Oh,
up.
It's pretty far north. Yeah.
Go up
Pretty
from
far north, but
Oh,
still.
okay,
India.
yeah, it starts with a C. Okay.
Mhm.
So you're just gonna make a mad dash for Kargamalis?
Yeah. So.
I like the sound of that.
Okay. And it's along a hyperspace lane, so I'm not going to make you pilot. So the last thing we see is the Doniger accelerate to hyperspace in the direction of the galactic north. And that's where we're going to end for the day.
All right.
Fuck you, Bespin.
Sounds good.
So
Man, no kidding.
we can do this at some point over the next week in case you guys want to go to bed. But all of you leveled up as a result
Except-
of the
Except
prison
Nick.
break.
Yes!
Except for Feldin, who's dead.
Wait, did I hit it?
Die.
Did I hit anything with a
everyone, let that
blaster?
laughs out because Nick
All
died.
right.
Wait, did I hit anything with a blaster throughout that?
It's tragic.
Wait,
I'll
I
do
did,
it- I'll
didn't
do it
I?
Sometime this week. I'll do it sometime this week.
Yeah. So at
Bennett,
some
I'm
point
gonna-
this week, I'll talk with all of you or most of you about leveling up.
Yeah.
Most
Um,
of us, yes.
Question, Bennett, though. I did hit
Radical.
a guy with a blaster, right? Because I was on the stairs and I shot it
You
with
hit a
the-
guy with a blaster multiple times.
Yeah,
All
you
right, because
fucking got
that was a
five
goal of
bullets.
mine.
Yes. So
Shoot a blaster and actually hit something is in my goals.
Yes.
So-
So really quickly, looking at your guys' character sheets. Hold on, I may have accidentally closed Roll20. Give me a second.
Derp.
Herpaderp.
Damn, dude.
Mm.
Damn, bro, that's savage.
Yeah. I should have given you XP for the first two sessions. That was my mistake.
Nah, it's fine. You
good.
can
We'll
pilot on
figure it
now.
out.
Yeah. So Murrtn, what you're gonna do is you are going to change
I'm
level
gonna
to
do
level
leveling up
2.
sometime this week. I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
sleep.
so you're going to
All
change
right.
level to level 2.
I already
which
am
means you
level 2.
spent- yeah, so you spent. Yeah, I just put you there.
Oh, okay.
So, and because you hit something with a blaster,
Yay.
we're going to remove that goal
Yep.
and give you an additional 2 XP on top of what you got.
Okay.
So just hit that little 0 button to 2, and everyone else just move your level to 2, and we can do your level up stuff once you're done. At some point over the week.
Do it. Okay.
So yeah.
So we're all currently level 2. Got it.
You're all currently level 2.
Sweet.
But yeah, so really quickly, can I get? I just want to get a little bit of feedback on how you guys think session went.
Session went fantastic.
Pretty
I
fun.
died like a little bitch, but
You died after you took a fucking rifle butt to the head and brain bled to death.
dude, I got 3-round bursted to the chest.
No, you didn't. Your last no,
Bro,
the
what
last hit
happened?
that put you down was a rifle butt to the
Oh,
head.
Gavin left.
You got
Yeah,
bombed.
I did get
Hey.
a yeah, that is true. Yeah, well, I'm talking about
Maybe
before the rifle
something
butt.
different in another campaign.
But
I
hey,
almost got
Bennett, I
sliced in
now
half
have
by a guy with a lightsaber.
I now have another character concept to work with.
Yeah.
That is true.
Although
I said-
Feldin never got his jump pack back.
I know.
He died never knowing the sweet, sweet ride of a jump pack ever again. But yeah, how did session go? I thought it was fun. had
I
fun.
liked how well we
I
cut away
enjoyed
from
it
things.
as a
The
ghost.
transitions are really good.
Oh yeah,
So,
I enjoyed it.
fantastic. And also the ship posting is now at top tier,
oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
as it always has been.
Absolutely. But yeah, so this was a lot of fun. We get to pick up on a gang war planet for next session.
Yep. Albeit
be a
the
lot of fun.
Wikipedia article is extremely short, so
Well, it probably only showed up in like one comic or something.
almost certainly. Yeah.
In Legends. But yeah, I think I can work with it. Like planets that have a less developed history, I can definitely work with more.
Yeah.
Also, can we pour one out for our boy Phil?
Yeah, we need to.
I don't have anything right now to pour it out.
6
to.
pages.
Actually,
Pour
I've got
one
a
out.
cup and I've got some water. Let me fill my cup with water real quick.
Just pour some water into the sink. It's fine.
I shouldn't laugh, but it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was still funny.
It was a pathetic death. Let's be.
It was so pathetic.
He deserved better. He deserved
He
better.
did deserve better.
You really
He
did.
deserved better.
Yeah.
He deserved a medical
He
droid that
wanted to be
actually
a
pays
flyboy.
attention to crap.
He wanted to be a flyboy.
All right, so Gavin has now costed how many lives?
Just
he
one.
charged. He charged at the droid, and that costed him his for a bit, and then Jared's, and then now Feldin. He just didn't pay attention when he made 2 physical save throws, and he was just like, "Yeah,
Venka,
no."
Technically.
Venka
Wait,
as well.
Noah, you're doing the British salute.
I'm left-handed. What do you expect?
God damn it.
All right, I got.
Okay, hold on. Here, I got something. It's perfect for this moment.
Oh, God damn it.
One second.
Send it. Also, fellas, what do you
I
mean?
know
If...
what he's gonna do. I know
Oh
what he's gonna
no. Wait, we got
Here
someone
comes.
back.
No, we got the
Oh no.
bot.
do. Rhythm.
You brave bastard.
You only do it for 1 session. Godspeed.
He was here for 2.
He was here? Yeah, well,
I was
technically.
here on and off for 2
No.
because I was being held hostage.
Considering this is with the bagpipe, I think we got to do the British salute, so slightly different. Yeah, like that one.
Okay, enough of that.
And now
Speaking of which, you know what,
Uh,
Bennett? Is it okay if we become a Scottish Inquisitor?
I'm gonna. Do you want to play a Sith Inquisitor?
That would be pretty cool.
I
Oh
may
my
have
God.
put that idea in his ear. I may have done that.
I think that could be super cool. Yeah.
A Scottish
Good
Inquisitor.
evening, lads.
You do not know the
No,
power
you don't. No,
of
you
the
don't get the
dark
Scottish.
side.
No, you don't get the Scottish accent though, because I'm not putting up with that shit for 3 hours every
No.
Saturday.
I'm the 10th brother.
Come with me, brother. Would you like to join the
Turn
dark
to the
side?
bloody dark side.
The dark side.
The dark side. Here we don't have any English.
Donkey. Turn to the dark side.
Wait, is it? What is it called? Is it Black Sun, right?
Yeah, the
Black
Black
Sun.
Sun.
Okay, I have
It's
Black
It's
Scotch.
a huge criminal
It is
syndicate.
When it's huge, we mean huge. It's like galaxy spanning.
It's
Yeah,
bigger than the Hutt cartel. By
The thing
far.
is, I have the black sky from the
It's
Expanse
not
stuck
as
in my head.
powerful
So
as space. Unlike Hutt space,
they're very different.
unlike the Hutts, which literally owns a portion of the galaxy and it can't be invaded, really.
Yeah, they're
Because that's
basically like a ton of pirates with
A
no
shit
real
ton.
central command.
Right.
Well,
They're
they
really
used
decentralized, but
They
God
used
damn.
to,
They used
but
to.
the Empire
until-
happened.
No. Remember who became in charge of the Black Suns, and then he got stabbed on a sandy planet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Darth Maul. Actually, no. Well, Darth Maul and Savage Opress decapitated all of them in one swing.
Yeah, and then he became their leader for a fucking long time, and then he got fucking stabbed.
But yeah, so
Was awesome.
but yeah,
I
so
enjoyed it.
I'm glad everyone seemed to enjoy session.
We did.
I
I don't think
Okay.
anyone
Pretty
was
good.
like objectively like mad except for Nick.
No.
died.
Bennett, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at that
From
stupid
brain
droid.
hemorrhage.
That stupid droid.
Who died from brain hemorrhage.
Would have gotten away with it too if wasn't that for the brain
Uh.
hemorrhage.
In
In
theory,
fact, Bennett, I think the brain hemorrhage was so strong it's starting to affect you. You can't even
I'm
pronounce
just
it right.
tired.
Oh my god.
in theory, hitting the big red button actually helped because it notified everyone that there was a prison break, including Deonis, who got that memo. That was happening. So
in retrospect, that was
yeah.
probably a pretty good thing.
Yup.
Probably.
Yeah, I was like,
Even when Matt
there's no way-
fails, he succeeds.
honestly, there was no way I was getting past those 4 guards. I had like no plan.
What,
I
it
did
wasn't
have-
walk up and
I
try
did
and
have one
fast talk them only to have Jado
thing,
just
I can-
save your
I-
ass?
I can
That's
actually
pretty
tell you-
typical, though.
I can actually tell you, after we went back to the hotel after noticing 4 guards, I thought of a plan, and it wasn't really. It was sort of fast talking, but it was also kind of it was also kind of semi ambush. What I wanted to do was, I wanted to take Jado's identification off of him and any like sign of him being an Imperial, a member of the Imperial Army. I was going to shoot him in the leg, and I was going to do a similar get help situation.
Get
You're
help!
actually gonna shoot him in the fucking
Get
leg?
help! Oh my gosh!
I was going to tell them there's a shooter on Bespin.
What's help? Shit, we're like, help! Someone get help!
I pulled him from the nearest
there's a
American
shooter on
high school.
Bespin.
Please help.
And they sent 2 guards, and then we just take out the other 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
with
Now,
Jado
Jado, we
fucking
gotta-
limping on a fucking burn through leg.
No, better yet. The ultimate meme would be if Jado got shot in one leg to lure out the 2 guards, and then he got shot in the other leg to lure out the other 2.
All right, well,
One
I'm
leg
gonna
for
let you
2
guys
guards.
go. Super fun session. I have a lot to get prepared next time.
Enjoy the shit posts.
One
Enjoy the shit
last.
posts.
I have some questions.
Oh, does Matt have shit posting?
I have shit posting. Where? Yes!
What? Get help. No,
Yeah.
come on, you
That's
love it.
exactly what I was going thinking.
Yes.
Ah,
We're doing it.
Exactly what I was
We're not doing get help.
Exactly what I was thinking of. Right
Get
on the-
help!
It's like one
No, we're not doing it. It's humiliating. Yeet.
Yeah.
It's great. It works every time.
60% of
Okay,
the time
and,
it works every time.
And Nick, we will work on developing a character.
Fun
Exactly.
fact, that whole scene
Hopefully-
was completely improv.
No, the entire session was improv.
No.
That's
The
not how it
Get
goes.
Help from Thor Ragnarok was entirely improv.
That is
well,
amazing.
like basically half of that movie was improv.
Yep.
And it's great because they let him do it because it adds so much character to the
Oh
film.
Yeah.
my gosh, I have to watch that again. My roommate still
Oh
hasn't
my
seen
God,
it,
yeah.
so.
We should do Among Us server movie night at some point
Oh, that would be
Oh,
kind of
we
fun.
should.
Yeah.
where we
That'd be
all just
cool.
go on I know that there's a video platform where you can share your screen and all watch something at the same time.
And I have
Yeah.
all the movie services.
I low-key
Oh.
also want to do a legit mafia night where there's a bunch of us and we do actual mafia where you talk through it and there's town and
The thing is
detective and
though
all
is that you kind of need to be in the same room for that.
No, you
It's-
gotta be in the same room. No.
all right.
Um,
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, what you could do is the one person that's like the arbiter is the one that stays up, and then you just have them whisper DM.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
so what
true.
you do is you have them all like, you have everyone turn off their camera and their audio, and
Yeah.
then you say Mafia private DM who you kill.
Exactly. That's how it would work, but
Yeah.
it's still much better in person. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So fun times.
All right.
Yup.
Fun times. Fun,
Yeah. The title, the Battle of Bespin, really held up.
It really did.
Oh yeah.
We didn't screw it up before the
That
battle.
was a full-blown fledged battle.
That was a war.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
I feel like that won't be the last either.
Part of me regrets plot armoring Santa, but
But hey.
There was a real chance.
hey,
You gotta
we need
keep
to
the
preserve.
Hey.
We need to preserve Jared's waifu. That's
It came to the very last roll. So
yeah, it was the last roll.
yeah,
It was the last roll, and besides, Bennett, everybody only gets plot armor once.
that is true.
Except for you.
Except for me, yeah. Except for me. But hey,
And technically, Jared didn't get plot armor because the other guard got taken down, and Jado stripped a las patch off of Gavin and used it on him, so that wasn't really plot armor.
no.
was
That
good.
was a
Bennett,
legit resuscitation.
Bennett, you don't understand. Jado is Jared's plot armor.
No, Jado is just like the
You
fucking
guys-
homeboy. Like
You guys got saved by an NPC.
Jado
He's basically
is my boy.
John Wick. He's basically John
My
Wick.
boy.
except he's missed. I don't think John Wick misses that much.
He still he's not impeccable.
I
He
know.
still misses.
Yeah.
He hits more than he misses.
60% of the time he hits every time. That's the general rule.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I'll let you guys all go because it is late.
It is late.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh.
All right. See you, fellas.